The Kingdom of Ragni has long been a peaceful home for its citizens, until the unfortunate day an evil corruption began to spread across the land, infecting everything it touched. The once mighty army has been nearly decimated. The King of Ragni only had one choice to try to save this land. He made one final call to recruit the last remaining soldiers from a nearby kingdom, including myself, to attempt to fight the corruption before it takes over the entire world and time runs out. This is the story of Wynncraft. It all started with a simple carriage ride into the Wynn province, and all of a sudden, we crashed.
Hey Trey, are you all right in there? It looks like we've hit something.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
I swear I hit the same darn boulder every time I make this trip. Sorry, folks.
Does this mean we have to walk all the way to Ragni from here?
All the way there?
Unfortunately, luckily it's not that far from here, just a straight path forward.
Well, nothing to do but keep moving. Toss him, Trey, I'll race you to the gate.
Wait, don't. He's already gone. We'll have to catch up to him. Trey, lead the way.
All right, let's go. So I started to make my way down the path, hoping to end up at the nearby town of Ragni.
Oh, there's Aldar, and the gate, by the looks of it.
Hello, we're here.
There you two are. You'll have to be faster than that if you want to stand a chance against the undead.
Okay, I didn't know it was that deep.
Yes. We'll be faster next time. So this is the gate marking the border between Wynn and Fruma?
It looks like it, yeah. Are you two ready to start our new lives? Here we go.
As the gate opens, this marks the moment we leave behind our old lives in the town of Fruma to be recruited by the King of Ragni to help fight the war that this entire province of Wynn is dealing with.
Well, what are we waiting for?
All right, we've entered the province of Wynn. Look at this place.
So this is the Wynn we've all been hearing about. It's beautiful.
I guess the war hasn't made it this far. This is what we'll be fighting to protect.
Along the path, we ran into a soldier who was here to intercept all of us new recruits. He told us about this nearby cave that, if we could get through it, would have armor as a reward for us inside.
The soldier didn't tell us the cave path was collapsed. We'll have to jump through.
The remaining path wasn't enough for me to get all the way across though, so I had to punch a piece of rock hanging from the cave ceiling, causing it to fall down and be used as a platform. In this chest, we got an unidentified helmet and some money. After leaving the cave, the soldier explained to us that unidentified items, like our helmet, needed to be taken to an item identifier, and for a small fee, they would be able to tell me exactly what item I have so I could equip it. And we got a defective toe satch. Is that how you say it? When equipped, this helmet gives me +2 health and a 1% XP bonus. I don't know if that's good, but thank you for looking at it, I guess. I equipped the helmet and continued on our path until we came across a ravine, but the bridge to cross it was completely broken. And this situation reminded Aldar of something that happened back in our old town of Fruma, but for some reason, he couldn't remember anything about back then anymore. And neither could Tasm, and neither could I.
It can't be a coincidence that we've all lost our memories at the same time, right?
But there was nothing we could do about that right now. We needed to find a way to cross this ravine. It looks like this tree might be the way. Right click to push the tree. Whoa. Okay, I'm kind of strong. With my incredible strength, I was able to push over this tree and use it as a bridge to cross the ravine, which led us to the entrance of this cave. So all we had to do was get through, which wasn't going to be as easy as we thought.
Ah, the new recruits. Wait there a moment. There's a spot of trouble up ahead.
What? What's going on?
A group of the corrupted have sieged the underpass. It's not safe to go unarmed, so you'll need weapons.
To give us a fighting chance, the guard passed along a spear to Aldar, a dagger to Tasm, and to me, our first wand, which will let me attack for 6 damage and will allow me to cast spells once I learn them. Oh, let's go. We finally have a wand. Thank you, guard.
Are we expected to fight already? I would have thought we'd need training first.
Yeah, I did think I'd get some training, to be honest.
In a perfect world, yes, but unfortunately, that trouble up ahead won't wait for you to train. Good luck, recruits.
So with no choice and no time to train, our only option was to head inside and take care of whatever was waiting for us. Here goes nothing. Inside the cave were the bodies of past soldiers who never made it past this point. And as I stepped further ahead, we got our first glimpse of what might have stopped them. Whoa, what is this? Corrupted renegade. It charged right at me, so I had to quickly learn how to make use of my new wand and take it out. That was easy, but I may have spoken too soon because I started hearing a mysterious noise coming from somewhere in the cave. What was that noise?
Something's wrong. I think we're about to be Ambushed!
A blazing skeleton mage?
Trey, take the one in the front. We'll handle the two in the back.
All right, you got it. I was able to take out the skeleton mage before it even got close enough to land a hit on me. And Eldar and Tasm took out their zombies, opening up the next area. It looked like we were starting to make quite a good team. There's quite a bit more guys in here. Nothing I can't handle though. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. Thanks for nothing, guys. Whoa. But as we made our way through the cave, we came across some giant boulders blocking our way forward.
Finally, some backup. Help me out here, would you?
What happened? Are you injured? Were you attacked by the corrupt?
Injured, yes, but not by the undead. I'm well equipped for those. The issue is this here cave-in. If only I wasn't injured, I could just use my weapon to cast a spell on these boulders to get rid of them. You there, the quiet one with the wand. What's your name?
My name is Trey. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber.
Trey, you're a mage, right? Walk up to the boulder for me.
The guard then taught me how to unlock the first ability in my skill tree, the meteor spell.
Now cast your meteor spell on the boulders.
Whoa, I did it. Oh my gosh. Now with this out of the way, it should just be a straight shot forward out of here.
Wait, what is that?
Oh my gosh.
Ah! Let me go!
Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Quickly, after that thing. We need to save the guard.
We gotta get him. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, I gotta break this down. Whoa, there's guys attacking. Where's my meteor so slow? Another one? Oh my gosh, not another one. Meteor, go. Whoa! Wait, I need to hit this guy with the meteor. Hit him. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I took him out.
That was close. Thanks for the save.
You're welcome. You kind of owe me.
I think you three are going to make good recruits. Not many can handle themselves like you just did. You should head on to the castle now. I'll take care of any leftover corrupted.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you. All right, to the castle we go. Let's get out of this cave. Wow, this place is so pretty. I know that we almost just died, but like, come on. So now we have finally arrived at the castle, and we need to talk to the king right away to figure out exactly what has been going on here. Whoa, some of these other players have crazy weapons. That's awesome. I just have a stick. But here's the throne room and our official meeting with the King of Ragni.
Hello, welcome to the Wynn province. This is the noble fort of Ragni, one of the oldest and most influential cities in the province. Your job as a soldier of Wynn is to stop the growth of the monsters that are ravaging the province. You might want to train a little more beforehand, though. Many lives are lost every day. Anyway, good luck.
All right, I will protect this place. Thank you. So we have now been officially tasked by the king himself to get stronger and help the people of Wynn in any way we can to keep this place safe, which wasn't going to be easy. A cow? There's a reason the king needed to call in more soldiers like us. Eldar went on ahead, but Tasm stayed behind to inform me that our first mission was at a nearby town named Detless. But before I could go there, there was another soldier here in Ragni that needed to speak with me. So I'll need to find him to ask for more details. But I still couldn't get over how cool this town was. Wow, this town is crazy. We have a bank, an armor merchant. Whoa, you can buy some pretty crazy stuff, it looks like. I have a total of 12 emeralds, so I know I can't afford anything yet. We have a cool little bakery here, a potion shop. Oh, an item identifier. Hello. I have this helmet. Can you tell me what it is? A thinking helmet. This helmet would give us 8 health and some extra mana regen, which is what it costs to cast our magic spells. But to even wear this helmet in the first place, I need to be combat level 4. And since we're only level 2 right now, we'll just have to hold on to it. But just a few feet away was the soldier that Tasm told us needed to speak to us, Enzin. Hello, Enzin.
Ah, I see you want to adventure into the wilderness. My name is Enzin, and I am now a retired knight. I've spent most of my life fighting for Ragni's army, just like you. I know how hard it must be to be a recruit at this time, so I've got something that could help you. Well, I don't have it, but my brother does.
Your brother?
Follow this road. He's just past the item identifier. You can't miss him. Just head to the big set of stairs.
I can do that. I can find your brother. So for the first time, we stepped out of the gates of Ragni and into the real world. And this is where the real goal of the video starts. By the end of the 24 hours, I have to take on the Tower of Ascension, the hardest quest in all of Wynncraft. The tower has multiple floors, each one filled with enemies and bosses, getting harder and harder the higher you go. So I'm going to need to get as strong as possible, and helping the people of Wynn solve their problems and being rewarded with XP is the way to do that. So this is only the beginning. The Emerald Trail. This is where all the craziness starts. Now we're out in the wilderness. The path ahead of us was littered with new variants of zombies that we have never seen before, like zombie archers, weak zombies, and baby zombie scouts. But this was a great excuse to practice my combat skills. Let's see how good my meteor is on this guy. Whoa! I just one-shot him. Wait, that was awesome. What is this? The Pigman Outpost Cave. Okay, let's check it out. This cave is full of pigmen who have much more health than the zombies we've been dealing with. So I was slowly but surely taking them out, but then my health started rapidly draining. Wait, what's hurting me? Oh, that guy was shooting me with something. Wait, what did he drop? An unidentified chestplate that's legendary? Whoa! Oh! I don't want to die. And in the back of the cave is a 3-star loot chest. I just have to clear out the pigmen to reach it. Come on, meteor. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's open this loot chest real quick. Inside was a 2-star crafting ingredient, a bunch of money, and an unidentified wand. And clearing this cave spawned a reward chest, which, when I opened it, granted me 30 experience, 13 emeralds, and a necklace, which gives me plus 4% health regen when I wear it. I will gladly equip that. I decided to stick around in the pigman cave to grind the rest of the XP I needed to reach level 4, so I could finally equip the thinking helmet we got earlier and improve our stats. Now I've made it to this little outpost where Ensign told us his brother was that we needed to talk to. Before that though, there's an item identifier here. So I had him check out the unidentified legendary chestplate and the item we randomly found too. And the chestplate turned out to be pretty good. These blessed wrappings would give me 36 health, 4 defense, 4% health regen, and a 4% XP bonus. But I can only wear it at combat level 5, so that'll have to wait a little bit. So for now, I figured it was finally time to talk to Ensign's brother and see what he had for me.
Excuse me? Can't you see I'm busy?
Dude, your brother sent me.
Oh, my brother? Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, don't be rude.
I actually have something that could help you. But before I give it to you, why don't you help me with something first?
Of course. Sure, I could do that.
You see, there's a special kind of mushroom that grows in this cave. I hear it has certain energizing properties. If you can bring me 1 energy mushroom, I'll help you out.
All right, I can do that. Let's go get a mushroom. This cave is full of mushroom-infested skeletons and animated shrooms. All right, these guys aren't too bad. I can handle these guys. We need to find that energizing shroom. A mushroom pigman. Okay, he seemed a little bit stronger. Let's be careful around those guys. Oh, here we go. An energized mushroom. Yes, we got it. We got it. We got it. I got it. Let's get out of here. What is this? A boss cave. Okay, maybe we'll have to remember this. I brought the energizing mushroom back to Theric, and he thanked me with a special ring, and he told me that at the top of these stairs was a treasure that I might want. There was a chest with some emeralds and a corroded key, which is what we would need to open the door to the boss cave we just saw. Oh no! I dropped it. But there is one important thing that Theric left out about the ring.
It's a very good ring for someone starting out like you. There's just one small issue. To wear it, you must help my friend back in Ragni. He's been pestering me for days about needing help.
The ring would give me a health and XP bonus, plus increase my walk speed. So I'm definitely willing to put in the extra work to be able to wear this before we try to take on that boss. On the way back to Ragni though, to help out his friend, I got all of my recent items identified. Whoa, a Deltalus? What is that word? Deltus? Detless? A Detless stick. The Detless stick was a big improvement from our current wand, but we would need to wait until we're level 7 to use it. But I also got some pants that I could wear now. So I equipped those and decided to grind some mobs until I reached level 7 so I could equip all of the gear that I've been holding on to. Most of the enemies were pretty low level here, so it was taking quite a while to gain XP, but it looks like there's some stronger mobs over here. This guy's level 10. But as I was grinding these stronger mobs, I found something pretty interesting. What are these guys? Dark cultists? These guys seemed pretty intriguing to me, and they've rewarded a lot of XP. And they even dropped some boots I could wear. We're gonna equip these boots, get 14 more health. We're over 100 already. But I couldn't help but notice, right next to their camp was a pretty big cave, and I couldn't help but check it out. Not only did this lead me to a sewer full of stuff, ew, but it was also full of more dark cultists and their leader. Whoa, whoa, there's the big guy. Come on, get hit by the meteor, hurry. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh. I had to drink one of the potions I found to regenerate some health because apparently this cult leader has a teleport ability and he hits hard. I was trying to keep my distance and hit him with as many meteor spells as I could, but with so much health, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much health he has. And the teleport ability, this was just too dangerous for me to fight right now. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm out of potions. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to this once we get a little bit stronger. So I went back to grinding the normal mobs until I finally hit level 7. Let's go, level 7. At this level, I could finally start using our new and much more powerful wand, the Deathless Stick, which looked awesome. Let's go. It attacks so much faster. And from leveling up, we also got to unlock a brand new spell, Teleport. Let's go. Okay, this is gonna be sick. Now, I decided to make my way back to Ragni to finally help out Theric's friend so we can start using the special ring he gave us. On the way, I stopped at the bank and had this villager convert my emeralds into blocks and stored a bunch of the stuff in my bank ender chest. And now I made my way to the town's bakery. Since the cook is Theric's friend, he said needed our help so I could wear the ring he gave me.
I can't believe what is happening to me!
What's wrong?
The king ordered me to bake cakes for all those new recruits. Unfortunately, I don't have the ingredients to make them, and nobody sells those items in the fort. You think you could get me 2 eggs, 1 bucket of milk, and 3 wheat grains really quickly?
You want me to get you cake ingredients? I guess I can do that. I guess if we want to be able to use this ring, we gotta help this guy bake a cake. First, I need to find a place to get wheat grains. And I'm guessing this farm over here might be able to help us out with some of that. I made my way over, but before I could actually use the farm, there seemed to be a problem that the farmer needed help with. Hello, farmer.
Ah, looks like a fresh recruit. Recently, my dear stepfather passed away, and I buried him out back. Well, he's not there anymore. The corruption has got to his body.
Sorry to hear that. That's bad.
Yes, I know. I should have buried him more responsibly. But I didn't, and now he's turned into an unstoppable beast. We should use my fresh Corkian sprinklers to poison the pest. I have a spare crate of rat poison here, but I'm too weak to get past the pest myself. That's where you come in. If you poison the water in the reservoir on the other side of the farm field after you enter, I'll enable the sprinklers, and he'll be done for.
Okay, poison the water supply. You got it. Oh, there's the farmer. Okay, all right. Okay, so we have to take cover behind the hay bales and fill this water with our rat poison box. Oh my gosh, chill, brother. Okay, go. I dumped the poison into the water supply, infecting the water.
There we are. Water poison. Sprinklers enabled. Now we can just watch as he... Oh dear. It seems to have just made him angry. Recruit. He's weakened. You'll have to kill him yourself.
Uh-oh. It's okay, he's on level 4. Oh, I can destroy him. There we go. He's done for.
You've done it. Come back here now so I can reward you for your work.
Thank you. Do you have any wheat I can have? The reward the farmer actually gave me was access to using his second farm in the back. Oh, okay. So I have to farm the wheat myself. To do that though, I would need the proper tool. Yes, the tool merchant. Hello. The tool merchant sells tools for different types of professions like fishing, woodcutting, mining, and farming. So for now, I just bought a scythe so I could use it to harvest wheat for the cake. All right, now we need 2 eggs and a bucket of milk, which I guess we're gonna find over this way. I made my way into the town and this bored farmer told me I could slay chickens around here for eggs. And they had a merchant selling buckets of milk. Completing this quest lets us finally equip that ring we got, and to thank us, the cook even gave me a waist apron, which was much better than our current set of pants. The only problem was, to wear them requires us to complete another quest about some infested plants in the Nivla woods. And this is where the quest turned from just helping someone bake a little cake to actually solving mysteries, fighting crazy monsters, saving lives, and uncovering the dark secrets of the people who live in this province. So I traveled down the main road, and at the entrance to the forest, our friend Tasm was waiting for us. Hey Tasm, long time no see.
Trey, there you are. It's good to see you. Are you ready to continue on towards Deathless? It seems we'll need to travel through Nivla Woods first. I've heard the forest is crawling with spiders, but between you and me, we should be—
Hey, you two. You're soldiers, right? I can tell from your weird fashion sense. You folks are supposed to help people. So, help.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's your name? What do you need help with?
I'm Ope. I was recently, bit by a spider, and now I need your help to get a rare medicinal herb to heal me. It only grows in an infested cave filled with creepy crawlies, and I'm clearly in no condition to go get it myself.
Well, all right. We're here to help, after all, so we'll get you that herb.
Perfect. I'll bring you to the cave, and you can do the rest from there. Follow me, soldiers.
I guess let's go. You don't really look hurt, no offense. This place is infested. You weren't lying about that. Whoa, yikes. Wait, okay. Bro, hold on.
Well, here we are. The only way you can reach the cave is up through this tree.
Tasm stayed behind to defend Ope from the spiders, while I climbed the tree to find the entrance to the cave. Whoa, I'm not falling for that one. Oh, God. Well, here goes nothing. I landed in a huge cave covered in webs and filled with hatching spider eggs. Luckily, my magic goes through walls, and at the end was the Elder Forest Spider, defending the special herb we needed to cure Ope. 2 meteors wipes it out. With the Elder Spider gone, I could harvest the Sacrum plant, leave the cave, and give it to Ope.
There you are. It feels like we've been waiting for hours.
Bro, it was literally 2 minutes.
It really hasn't been that long. Maybe 10 minutes at most.
Yeah, at most.
Anyway, do you have the herb? It's very, important. To cure me? Yep.
Okay, you sound kind of suspicious, but here you go.
There it is. Thank you kindly for your work, soldiers. Now about your payment. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, I seem to be out of emeralds. Well, I can offer some advice. There's lots to find in this forest. Plenty of caves with valuables to explore. Might be worth your time.
That's not advice.
Wait, are you seriously not going to...
It has been a time, soldiers, but I truly must be going. We're near Aelkine village. You should stop on by. Go and speak to the mayor. He can cover my expenses. Goodbye.
That's frustrating. He seems shady from the start. Well, what's done is done. Let's go speak to that mayor.
Luckily, Aelkine village was only a few steps away, and the mayor was just as close. Oh, Marsh. Hello, mayor.
Ah, travelers. Welcome to our humble forest town. Have you come to stay, or are you simply passing through?
Probably the latter, though we ran into a man named Ope, who directed us to speak with you.
Oh, Ope. I take it your meeting with him went poorly. I must apologize for him. He is a tough man to deal with.
Yeah, he sucks.
Here, I may offer you a small sum of emeralds as an apology. I hope he has not soured your opinion of our small town here.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. We'll probably stay for a while before we continue towards Deathless.
Then feel free to make yourself at home. We welcome all travelers here, no matter how long their stay is.
The mayor here seemed happy to have us, so I decided to spend some time in this town and ask their item identifier to check out some boots I found, which ended up being better than what we were currently wearing. And we've also leveled up to level 10, so I was able to increase my stats and unlock a new spell, Ice Snake, which summons shards of ice that damage and slow enemies. That is sick. That's gonna be awesome. And I also equipped the waist apron we got from the cook earlier, since we could wear it now from completing the quest with Ope. And I was looking pretty good in a nice set of armor. I took a look around more of the town and found an accessory merchant where I bought a few things that gave me some pretty good benefits. Pleasure doing business with you. I checked out even more of the town, which looked pretty cool, and I decided to ask Tasm what he thought about the place. All right, what's up, Tasm?
Trey, hello. This place really is nice, isn't it? I'd like to stay a while longer before moving on towards Deathless, but I'll be ready soon. In the meantime, I've been thinking about what we could do to help this place. I've maybe got something. Take a look at that villager over there. He's acting a little off, like he's got something going on. I wonder... All right, I've decided. I'm feeling a little restless, so let's go over there and see if there's anything we can help with.
Who are you Oh, over here. Oh, this guy. Hello.
Hi. How can I help you on this perfectly fine and normal day?
Sorry to interrupt. We're soldiers traveling through this town, and you look like the sort of person who might need the kind of help soldiers can provide. Anything we can help with?
Oh, no, there's nothing going on. Not a thing. My mushrooms are... They're fine. Why are you asking? Everything is great. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay, I'm guessing something is not okay with your mushrooms.
Okay, fine. You caught me. My mushrooms. My mushrooms aren't fine. They're bad even. Are you happy now?
No, but that's why we're here. Is there anything we can do to help your mushrooms?
One soldier, two soldiers. You look weak. I've seen stronger. But the stronger soldiers are not here. You'll be good enough. Maybe.
Okay, don't be rude.
My favorite mushroom spot. I can't use it anymore. Spiders. Lots of spiders. They've taken over it. I can't get mushrooms. Can you kill the spiders? Mushrooms.
We can kill spiders, right, Trey? Come on, this is what we're here to do. We became soldiers to help the people of Wynn, didn't we? We'll help you get your mushrooms back, sir.
Yeah, I can handle spiders. Spiders are no problem, let me tell you.
Good. I can't make soup without mushrooms. Follow me, I'll take you to the spiders. But bad spiders.
Yeah, led us to an area of the forest full of mushrooms, but infested with spiders as well.
Here we are. I can feel the mushrooms from here, and the spiders. No good. So mushrooms, those bad, creepy, crawly spiders. Kill them, please.
We wouldn't have come here if we weren't planning to. All right, Trey, let's clear out some spiders.
So we had our goal to kill 12 Shroom Stealer spiders. And with our new Ice Snake spell, being able to hit multiple of them at the same time, this was no problem. Yeah, thanked us for our help with not The best reward?
Oh, do I need to pay you? Is this 2 emeralds fine with you?
2 emeralds? Oh my gosh, the people from this town are broke.
Come on.
Oh, okay. It was a joke. Don't get all excited. Here, just take creepy, crawly spiders.
Wait, no!
Yeah, no!
The spiders kidnapped Yaya, only leaving behind a wooden bowl dropped from his pockets.
This is bad. This is really bad. We need to tell the mayor, now.
Tazim was right. We needed to get back and report this to the mayor right away. Mayor, bad news, bro.
Hello, travelers. You seem to be in a rush. Has something happened?
We told the mayor about what happened and how crazy the spiders are going.
Oh dear. That isn't good at all. If they're making moves such as this, unprovoked, you two are soldiers, yes? I would ask you to continue your travels to Detless. Find an Admiral Aegis. Tell him our little village needs aid.
Of course. We'll set out immediately. Come on, Trey.
All right. I'll hold on to that guy's bowl. We have no time to waste. We have no idea what could happen to Yaya, and to get the help we would need from Admiral Aegis and his military, we'd have to make it to the town of Detless, which was over 500 blocks away. We need to hurry. Immediately, there was a bridge blocked by a horde of skeletons I had to take out to be able to cross. And as I got closer, the monsters along the path were getting stronger than anything that we've seen before. Like this zombified guard that takes way more hits to take down due to their heavy armor. And there's even undead soldiers and level 15 zombies here. But at the end of the road, we made it to our destination, the town of Detless. This town is much bigger than either of the other towns we've been to before. And somewhere here is Admiral Aegis, who hopefully will lend us his military's help in rescuing Yaya from the spiders. And it looks like we found him.
And that's how we managed to defeat that undead swarm, sir.
That's good to hear. Thank you for your work, Eldar. I'll speak to Lieutenant Van and see if he'd be willing to take you into his squad.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir. I won't let you down. Wait, is that Tazim and Trey?
Eldar, we finally made it to Detless. We've had something of an adventure getting here.
You two must be the recruits Aladar has been telling us all about. It's good to finally meet you, though I can't help but notice you seem to have arrived in a rush.
We told him what happened with the spiders and that we came here to ask for help from him and his army.
Bad news indeed. Very well. If the threat of Nivla's spiders is growing, we must prepare accordingly. In the meantime, the two of you should go find Captain Reagan out by the North Gate. Our town is under attack by the undead, and I'm sure he could use the help of 3 more experienced soldiers.
This town is under attack, and if they are going to help us with the spiders, we need to help them defend this place first.
There you are. Ready for battle?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Yes, very good. Now it shouldn't be long until...
Captain, they're here!
Oh no.
Take note of the leader. I expect if we can defeat it, the rest of the forces will disperse. Stronger foes such as this one will cast spells one after the other in a specific order. These spell combos can be dangerous, so make sure to take note of them. We'll be fighting all around you, so shout if you're in need of aid. All right, soldiers, let's defend our city.
All right, Trey, let's do this.
Oh my gosh, over 1,000 health. Where'd he go? Ah! Oh no. Ah, get away. I got him. Yes. Let's go. Wait, what is he doing?
So this leader is a summoner as well. You'll need to take out its forces for it to return to the fight.
Oh no.
That's nothing we can't handle. Let's keep at it, Trey.
You're right, I can do this. Oh, these guys are easy. I got this.
There's more of them on the way. Keep fighting.
There's more? Oh no. Got him.
You're doing great, both of you. Keep your focus on the enemy. The battle is nearly won. Keep fighting.
Okay, I can do this. Whoa! Ooh, get me out of the way. Oh, dude, he is so good at that fire spell. I almost have him. I'm full health. Ah, teleport. Let's go. Whew, that was hard. That was a hard fight.
The leader has been slain. Take out the stragglers, soldiers. The battle has been won. We've been seeing more attacks from ancient Nemract recently. Good grief. When will that Graken do his job and sort it out? Well, regardless, the two of you fought well. The training seems to have paid off.
Thank you, sir. That captain was a tough foe, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Right, Trey?
Yeah, I handled it. Didn't really see you out there helping me.
Let us return to the barracks. I'll have to speak to the Admiral when he returns, and I'd like for the two of you to be present.
He wants us to be there for a meeting with the Admiral? Huh. What do you think that could be about? Hopefully it's not anything bad. He did seem to approve of our combat prowess, but never mind. We should get going.
If it's anything bad, I'm gonna be mad, because I just saved this whole entire kingdom.
I'll go on ahead to the barracks. You should come as soon as you can.
Before going to the barracks, I decided to check out this town, do a little potion shopping, and just get a bunch of items identified. And we're actually leveled up enough now to use a new wand, the Midnight Bell, which is over twice as strong as our old wand. Feeling prepared now for the upcoming fights, I headed to the barracks to see if the Admiral and his army were ready.
Ah, there you two are. Come here.
I've been told the two of you were essential in the defense of our city. Excellent work.
Thank you. I tried hard and I succeeded.
Our preparations for the assault on Nivla Woods' spider den are nearing completion. I'd like the two of you to join that mission.
Sir, are you certain? I mean, we'd be happy to join, but surely there are many others more worthy of such a task.
Tasm, be cool, man.
Nonsense. Captain Reagan has assessed your skills and has deemed them sufficient, and I trust the captain's judgment. Now, I must be off. I'll see the two of you when it's time for the mission.
A big mission to take out the spiders, huh? You know, even though I'm a little worried, I think I'm excited.
Ahem. Before you return to your business, I have something for the two of you. Payment for your work today, and a special piece of equipment. Make good use of it.
The captain rewarded us for our help with Ragon's Bracelet, which boosts our health by 15 and all of our defenses by 1. It's a pretty solid reward. But now we have to wait until tomorrow for the Admiral to have the army ready to take on the spiders and rescue Yaya. So in the meantime, while I was waiting, I decided to visit a small village on the outskirts of town.
Please help us. We called for Ragni guards days ago, but humans tend to forget this little village. Last week, an evil witch found refuge in our old well. Normally, this wouldn't be a problem, but she's lured my child into the well. My only child. He was born in Wynn. That makes him a Wynn citizen. Please do something. I know Maltic isn't of much importance to you humans being a villager settlement, but my son.
Down in this well, you say, huh? I jumped down and landed at the bottom of the well, which had a bunch of tunnels all going in different directions. If I was going to find this witch and that kidnapped child, I needed to make sure I went down the correct tunnel. But luckily, there was a pretty obvious trail of grain with purple magic particles coming off of it for me to follow. When all of a sudden, I heard the child scream.
Help me! Someone! The witch is being mean!
I wondered when they'd send the famous Ragni guards. You'll never get me.
And the witch cast a spell destroying the path up. Oh, come on. As if I can't jump, bro, okay? But it turns out, following the path was exactly what the witch wanted me to do.
I don't know why they call me a witch. Magic is everywhere, you know. This one's father made fun of my looks, so I'll turn his son into a grook.
The witch had cast a defensive spell, trapping me in a loop. No matter what door I go through, I'll just end up right back in this same room. Or at least, that's how the spell was supposed to work.
No, drat. I never could get that spell right. Well, now you'll have to guess the way. You fool. Turn back now for if you choose the wrong door, you'll be sent to a beast most foul. The beast that eats Ragni guards for brunch. Totally. Oh, didn't think that'd fool you. You know, I'm really not all that good at magic. I just like wearing pointy hats and have warts. Maybe if the people of this village weren't so mean to me, I wouldn't have been forced to live here. I know it's a crime, but his father and the rest of the villagers here hunt me like I'm a rabid dog. I wasn't really going to turn this boy into a grook. I doubt I could even make him grow one feather. I mean, watch.
Hey, what's happening to me?
Bro!
Oh my gosh, it worked. It worked. I did a spell for once in my miserable life.
What is wrong with you? The witch knew at this point we had to fight.
But wait, that's not good at all. You're gonna... No, you won't take me out of here alive.
But a witch that's really bad at magic is no match for me. Dude, you're nothing. Get out of here. Luckily, defeating the witch reversed the spell on the child, turning him back to normal. Oh my gosh, I cured you.
Thank you for saving me from the witch. She was nice at first and made me cookies, but I want to go home now.
So I let the child out of the well and back to his parent, and they thanked me with 1,000 XP, which was well worth the trouble. Thank you, I'll take the XP. I'm glad your child is okay. All of the XP leveled me up enough to unlock a new spell, the heal spell. And this spell actually ended up becoming probably my most used spell because the fights I get in later get a lot harder. But with still a little bit of time left before Admiral Aegis and his army would be ready to fight the spiders, spiders in Nivea Woods, I decided to lend a hand to Captain Fenor, who needed my help clearing out tunnels from Deathless all the way back to Ragni. So I headed down into the cave and I met Miner Linton.
Ah, recruit. You must be the one Captain Fenor sent. Well, let's get started then. Help me clear this debris. Just walk up to it and give it a good shove for me.
So that's what I did, and it was actually pretty easy to clear.
Nice job.
Let's move cautiously. We don't really know what's down here.
Wait, do you hear that?
Turns out there wasn't just cave-ins in this tunnel, but monsters too.
Do your job, soldier.
I was able to take them all out, but then...
What?
Whoa.
That cave-in just blocked the path. Defend me while I try and make a hole.
Okay, you got it. Maybe dig a little faster?
Keep it up. I think I'm halfway there. Just a little more.
Linton, dig faster!
Got it, I made a hole. Quickly, let's go before we're overrun.
Another wall.
This cave barely seems worth the trouble to me.
This wall of debris is much too big for us to be able to move.
What do we do now? Maybe if we...
Wait, what's happening to the wall to the right?
A cow?
Oh, hi. Well, this is a little awkward. I'll just go.
Wait, no.
Oh, didn't expect you to follow me? Well, hi. This will sound mad, but I'm Drayle, and I'm on a mission to free these cows from the enslavement of Katoa Ranch. Those farmers stole these cows. They are sacred animals. Now they're about to turn them into steak. If you were to help me, maybe I could help you. Go free those innocent cows from enslavement. Quickly, before that farmer gets back.
This cave led to a hole in the wall of a barn with a bunch of fenced up cows that I had to free before the farmer came back. But as soon as I freed the last cows...
Good to see my cows are all in tip-top shape. Well, time to get
Uh-oh.
An intruder. What are you doing with my cows? Guard golem, attack.
No. Don't attack. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, it's fine. He can't fit. What an idiot. I got him.
Golem, no. That cost me thousands of emeralds.
Well, you shouldn't have sent him to attack me. I defeated the farmer's golem, so I was in the clear and the cows were saved. Drayle, I did it.
Thank you so much, but we're not done yet. We need to get these cows out of the province. There's a small opening behind me. Go through it and help me get these cows on a raft to Gavel.
Cows on the raft. Okay.
There's the raft. Help me push it for the cows.
We loaded all the cows onto the raft and pushed them off into the water to freedom. Bye, cows.
And that should do it. Be free, my friends. A new life awaits. Again, thank you so much for what you have done this day. These cows deserve a better life than being farm animals.
Yeah, I'm glad we freed them.
Oh, right. You were busy with something before you came to help me, weren't you? I think I might be able to help you with that as well. Let's go back to the tunnel.
So I headed back into the cave where Miner Linton was still waiting for me.
Recruit, what took you so long? I've been waiting for an hour. What were you doing?
Okay, these people are so dramatic.
Either way, we still don't have any means to get rid of this giant pile of rubble.
And right on cue, Drayle showed up to help with the cows.
What in the world?
Since you helped me with my problem, I thought I should repay that favor by helping you.
The cows ate their way through the rubble and headed back off with Drayle. Drayle, you're a real one. Linton, you suck. And this ended up being the end of the tunnel, bringing me all the way back to Ragni. A sergeant at the end of the tunnel thanked me with some emeralds, and now this tunnel is a fast travel point for us, teleporting us between the two towns. Oh, let's go. That is so nice. And now it's time. I went back to the barracks to check on the army and see if they were ready to fight the spiders. And I was told they were doing their final training exercise at a nearby tower, infested with corrupted. So I decided to tag along with our friend Eldar to lend a hand. And that's where I met Lieutenant Vaughn.
Ah, Eldar, good to see you here. Who's this with you?
You know him, but you don't know me. I saved your whole town, bro.
This is Trey, sir. He's here to join our training, if you'll allow it.
Well, I don't see why not. The more the merrier, that's what I say. If everyone's here, we can begin. Here's the plan. We'll need to fight off some of the forces near the base of the tower so that someone can climb to the top. It doesn't much matter who does the job, so long as it gets done. If you see an opportunity, go for it. If you need to retreat or the corrupted are slain, regroup here. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, soldiers, let's take back that tower.
The soldiers, Eldar and I, rushed towards the tower and started clearing out the corrupted at the base. And like the lieutenant said to do, as soon as Eldar and I saw an opening, we rushed inside while the soldiers stayed back, handling the corrupted at the bottom. Okay, we're on floor 2. Each floor of the tower had a few monsters for us to take out, but I was high enough leveled at this point where it was really no challenge. Even the big bad guarding the top, I was able to take out in just a few hits while taking virtually no damage. But there was a pretty good reward waiting for me at the top. Wait, this is a maxed out loot chest. Whoa! So doing this was pretty worth it. Eldar and I jumped off the tower into a pond below and reported back to the lieutenant.
It seems everyone has returned. Well, have the corrupted forces been vanquished?
They have, Lieutenant. Trey and I reached the top and defeated the corrupted.
You taking credit right now is so cringe.
Fine work, soldiers. Another great victory for the Deathless Army.
Lieutenant Vaughn was pleased with our work and gave us each some emeralds. And with their final training session done, it should finally be time to take the army back to Nivlia Woods and rescue Yaya.
Trey, there you are. I was just about to send someone to fetch you. Follow me. We have a conversation to have in my office. It's on the top floor of the barracks.
Yes, sir.
Now that we're here, we can discuss the matter of Nivla Woods. Our preparations are complete, and it's time for the assault on the spider den. With you here, we'll just need to wait for—
Admiral, we're here. Sorry we're late. We were sparring in the training room and lost track of time.
Oh, hello. Nice new weapons you guys got there.
If Trey is here, I take it that means today is the day we strike at the spiders?
Indeed it is. Now you three are to be the force which will fight through their den and clear out as many of those spiders as you can. For that, you'll need support. We've sent out several soldiers ahead of time to make preparations on site. You'll want to first speak to Private Cobb on the Black Road, who will have supplies for you. I expect this mission will hold some danger, but I trust the three of you will be able to deal with anything you come across. Good luck, soldiers.
Yes, sir. We'll do our best.
These spiders won't stand a chance. Let's get going.
All right, let's go, guys. We've already wasted so much time. We gotta get there quick. Attacking the spiders in the forest itself would be pointless. They would just keep coming back. Instead, the Admiral made a plan for us to attack them at their core, in the spider's den.
Hey there, chaps. You lot must be the spider-killing force, eh?
That's us. The Admiral told us you had supplies to give us?
That I do. Now, before I send you off, there's something I gotta warn you about. You see, the entryway to all them creepy crawlies, it's been sealed by some big old sticky web. Ain't no way through, you hear? No fire, no magic, nothing has broken through. The captain decided, hey, why not try some lava? It's hotter than fire. Anyway.
Makes sense.
Point is, along with all your supplies and whatnot, you've got to bring along some lava for the captain. Magically contained, of course.
Sure, that sounds easy enough. A bit of extra work, but we were heading in that direction anyway.
That's the spirit. If you want the best route to the den, follow that road with the burn marks. It'll send you straight to the captain.
Private Cobb handed over the supply crate we needed, and we headed down the path with the scorched dirt. We just have to get there fast. We've already wasted so much time. The path there was filled with bandits, which put up a pretty good fight, and even more monsters that were much higher level than me. We might be a little in over our heads here, but we have to at least try to take out the spider den. Yaya is counting on us, and when we arrived, we saw the entrance was blocked by a layer of webs. Hello, Captain.
At ease, soldiers. You're the three I just told me to look out for, aren't you? Have you spoken to Cobb yet?
We have, and we've brought supplies.
Ah, good. Just what I've been waiting for. Cobb filled you in on my reasoning, yes? We need to get through these webs somehow. You may have noticed on your way here, but the nest is at the base of Mount Wynn, a dormant volcano. Legends speak of incredible magic granted by the mountain, that of protection, incinerating any who dare go against it. These are only stories, of course. It's very unlikely the mountain actually could grant such magic. However, there may be some truth in the legend.
So what's the catch? You would have tried this first if it were that simple.
The mountain is infested with spiders, even more so than Nivla Woods. Our few attempts of scouting it out have shown that they're incredibly hostile towards intruders.
As though they're protecting something, I assume?
That's a good point.
Indeed. So, here's the plan. If you enter the mountain, the spiders will quickly try to move inside to stop you. I'll need one of you to stay here with me to fight them off.
So 2 of us take on the volcano, and 2 stay behind. Got it. Trey, you should be part of the Mount Wynn group. But then, Tazim, which of us should go with him?
Why don't we let Trey decide? Which of us do you want to join you in the volcano?
I chose Tazim to come with me while the other 2 stay and defend the place. We need to raid the volcano and hope the rumors are true that we'll find some sort of fire magic strong enough to burn the webs and let us inside.
I can hear the spiders already. We'll need to fight through them if we want to reach the top. Let's get going. We don't want to take too long.
The fact I can't one-shot these spiders is already a bad sign. We just have to safely get through here and get some lava. Whoa, what is that? Fire spiders are in here? What is this? Oh, so it's a trap. Dropping flaming dead spiders on me. Okay, so we need to watch out for that. A jump pad. Whoa. as I approached the top of the volcano,
That's shaking. It's almost like...
Oh no. Even more flaming spiders started falling from the ceiling, revealing a massive spider hiding up there that slowly caused lava to start rising. We gotta get out of here quick. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, they're dropping. Oh my gosh.
That was closer than it should have been. The spiders must be real desperate to protect whatever it is they have up here, huh? Let's keep going.
Yeah, what was that?
It was a tough climb, but we made it. It's, very hot up here. So, what was it we were looking for? Of course it wouldn't be that easy. All right, Trey, let's do what we came here for. Let's claim that magic and burn through the webs.
Flame of Mount Wynn. I will gladly take this. Thank you very much. With Mount Wynn's flame in hand, I brought it back to Captain Endian and he used his power to burn right through the webs. Whoa. So now we can head in and deal with this threat once and for all. And hopefully save Yaya, the villager they kidnapped.
Oh, it seems I have some guests. You're just in time for dinner. My poor babies are starving. But what shall they feast on? How about you?
Keep your guards up, you two. Don't want to get picked off by the spiders.
Indeed. We'll proceed with caution.
Okay, here goes nothing. To get through here, I'd have to take out 26 spiders, which should get a little overwhelming with how many of them spawn at once. But nothing a meteor spell couldn't handle. I could now continue forward and worked my way towards the top of the room I was just in, where now I have to jump across the spider webs to progress. This place is nasty and sticky. But then I heard a familiar voice.
Stupid spiders. No good. If I get out of here, I'll burn them all down. All those creepy crawlies. Then it'll just be Mia and my mushrooms.
Wait, that voice. Yahya, is that you?
Oh my gosh, it's you! You're alive!
Huh? Uh-oh, soldiers, good, not too strong soldiers here to rescue good old Yahya. Get me down from here.
Let's get him down. Trey, just cast a spell at him to break the webs.
Ha ha! For freedom! No more creepy crawlies. Just Mia and my mushrooms.
You should probably get out of here quickly. We've cleared the path from the entrance to some extent, but more spiders could arrive soon.
Oh, okay.
We'll handle it from here. Just get home safe.
And there he goes. Huh. Weird guy.
Yeah, he's kind of a freak.
You don't know the least of it. All right, let's keep moving.
All right, let's handle the rest of this. But that's when I heard the same mysterious voice from earlier.
So you freed the mushroom man. No matter. My babies think you three look just as delicious. You will make a fine replacement.
All the spider eggs began to hatch, and we were forced to fight our way through hordes of them. And they are not weak. But we were able to make our way through and arrive at the Spider Queen's lair. A level 25 boss. Here we go.
The main course has arrived. You look so good. I think I'll have a taste of you myself.
Oh my gosh.
The people living in the forest are more than just food for you spiders. We won't let you attack them anymore.
Okay, conserve mana so I can heal if I need to, or if I can teleport. Whoa, okay. The Spider Queen has thousands of health compared to my 200. Ugh. Having my friends here to fight with me is good help, but if I don't lock in, I'm going to die. Oh, I can jump. Slow down, stop chasing me so much. One more hit, let's go! We nailed that.
We did it! We killed the Spider Queen. Nivla Woods is safe from that threat now.
That was intense, but we succeeded in the end.
So what now? We completed the mission, so we should report back to the Admiral, but what's after that?
If only Eldar knew what would be coming after this. But for now, I went to this dungeon merchant nearby and traded him the eye from the Spider Queen for a spider ring, which increased our walk speed and gave us life steal, which is going to be really nice. Now, we needed to head back to Detless to report our success to the Admiral. But on the way there, I ran into Anxer, the horse merchant, and I really want a horse. I'm so tired of running around all day.
Hello, I'm a horse merchant. I make my living selling these beauties to adventurers like you. That is, until these rabble-rousing troublemakers blew a tunnel through my barn and smuggled my horses out. Usually I'd be charging a high price for these horses. Not to be rude, but one you couldn't afford.
Okay, yeah, don't be rude. I'm trying to help you.
Let's cut a deal. They stole my stable key. If you can go to the barn in Ternovs and return the key to me, I'll so charitably bestow upon you one of my horses. This deal is sweeter than you realize. Betty'll be there to help. Strong as she is, don't you dare let them touch her. Now, best be on your way. Ternovs is a fair bit down the Black Road from here.
Okay, I'll do that for a horse. Let's go get this stable key. I made my way to the small village with Anxer's stable and met up with Betty. Whoa, Betty? I didn't know you were a horse. Wait, so is the key in here? I thought Betty was a person. Whoa. All right, so we're fighting cows here. I see. Maybe Betty will be good help then. Let's do this. I continued on through the tunnel, fighting the rebel cows as I go, trying to keep Betty out of danger, just like Anxer said. But at the end of the tunnel...
Moo! Albert, someone is here. I can smell it. Moo!
Uh-oh, they know about me. I now have to face off with Albert the Strong. Wait, who's this? The leader of the rebel cows with a massive hammer and tough armor. But after taking out the Spider Queen, a few rebel cows weren't a problem. All right, you're out of here. And so are you. Easy. We got the key. Let's go. And we got some pants. We've finally gotten some golden armor, a big improvement from leather, but we were gonna have to level up a couple times to be able to wear it. I got your key.
Thank you for returning my stable key. I presume Betty did all the work while you just lounged around.
Okay. No, Betsy's a horse, you freak.
I kid. A horse I promised, and a horse you shall have. Much thanks to you.
So now we finally have a horse. This magical saddle will summon it anytime we want. And as we ride the horse around, it'll gain XP, improving its speed and jump stats. Wait, this is sick. Can I attack from the horse? No. All right, so when I'm on the horse, no combat. Got it. So now I figured it was time to report back to the Admiral and finally let him know about our success against the spiders. But right as I got back to town, look who I ran into. Ope, the guy from earlier who tricked us into getting the herb for him and then didn't pay us.
Oh man, what am I going to do now? Oh, hello, soldier. Wow, what a coincidence that we're both here. What? Don't look at me like that. We had a perfectly fair interaction which we both benefited from. I got the plant and you, well, you gained experience?
Yeah, I really don't like you.
All right, I get it, but I can't pay you back either way. The mayor sent me here to pick up a crate of supplies for the village. The issue is, I've already run out of money on, an unrelated purchase. And even if I had money, I couldn't buy the supply crate anyway.
Oh my god, Ope, you literally can't do anything.
Those two over there who run the market banned me from ever using it after I tried to buy out the world's supplies of magical powders. Look, it's not my fault I'm making big market moves. I'm just, you know, smarter than all these other folks. The point is, I could really use your help right now. I promise, I'll pay you back for it this time.
Right. Whatever you say.
All you need to do is go over to the trade market and buy the supply crate for me, please.
Fine, I'll buy it, but I really doubt he's gonna pay me back. Across the street was the trade market, and I reluctantly bought the supply crate for Ope. But of course, there was more to this job than he said.
Okay, now we're on to step 2. So, you see, this package still needs to make it to Elkine Village. And well, you're the one holding the crate, not me. So, you know.
Fine, I'll take the crate to the village.
Great. You know the way by now, surely. No need for me to, get in your way.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier if you just stayed out of the way, actually. And this detour was a pretty long ways away, but at least riding our new horse would make it faster. But after this, I'm done helping Ope. I hate that guy. Hi, Mayor. Good to see you again. I have a crate for you.
Ah, so you do. I thought I had sent Ope to pick that up.
Yeah, you did, but that was your first mistake. So I have it for you.
More of his shenanigans, I suppose. I am sorry you have had to deal with him twice. When he returns to the village, I'm going to need to have a word with him. Ah, but of course, I should pay you for your troubles. I hope these emeralds will suffice. Additionally, we have recently fixed up one of our broken carts, which makes the trip to Detless and back. You may feel free to use it whenever you like, as thanks for all you have done for us.
This was actually a pretty nice reward. Simply stepping inside the wagon brought us right back to Debtless, making the trip much less of a hassle. Thank you for the ride. Then I went back to let Ope know the job was done, and Ope is gone. Great. Well, at least the mayor paid me. At this point, Tasm and Eldar had let the Admiral know that we took out the spider threat, and the people in Alkine Village and Debtless were doing just fine. They didn't really need our help anymore. I did help a few people on the outskirts of the village do some random things like swimming into a sunken ship to find lost treasure, going underneath a lava pool to take out the heart of the lava. Overall, nothing too serious. But that quest actually did get me a brand new wand, and I unlocked a buff to my meteor spell, causing it to leave behind circles of fire that burn enemies. I also finally leveled up enough to start wearing some of the gold armor that I've been finding. But that's when a Debtless citizen told me about a nearby town with a mysterious past.
You sure look like a strong adventurer who could help me.
I am, and I probably can.
My name is Celeros. I spent most of my life in Nemract, but decided to come live in Debtless with my family a few weeks ago. However, we got attacked by thieves on our way here, and I had to leave my family behind. Most of them died, unfortunately.
Oh, that's rough. I had to deal with some bandits along the way too. I know how much they're annoying.
I know that my brother had his will on him during the attack. Knowing he was a rich fellow, I expect to be receiving a large part of his fortune. His body is buried somewhere in Nemract. I own a large graveyard there and can grant you access to it if you can bring me back his will. One of my other brothers also survived the attack. He isn't, somebody I'd trust greatly, but I'm sure he has some useful information for you. His name is Druksh. He usually likes to talk a lot when he is drunk. See if you can do anything with that. I'll be waiting for your return. Follow this path. It leads directly to Nemract. Good luck.
Okay, so you're doing this selfishly. You don't really care that your family died. You just want the money from them? What a freak. I'm doing it only because I want any potential reward. Otherwise, I would not be helping you right now. Nemract City, that's where we need to go. I rode my horse towards the town, and the mobs along the way were getting a lot stronger than I've seen before. Oh my gosh, a lot of mobs here. Makes sense, as we're entering a graveyard. I arrived at the town, which was built partially on the docks over the ocean, and was slightly overgrown and just had a dark vibe to it. I found Celeros' brother and tried to ask him about the will, but...
My brother? Oh yes, I do know where he is buried, but do I want to tell you? No, it's none of your business.
He wasn't being very cooperative. Well, we know how to make him talk. His brother said when he's drunk, he talks a lot. The potion shop was only a few buildings down, and they sold some good old Nemract whiskey. Oh, here we go, some whiskey. Thank you. Hopefully this should do. I brought it back to Druksh, and it got him talking.
Good old Nemract whiskey? Fine. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you where he is. It's the old cathedral at the end of the town, though the priest might not let you go in that easily.
I'm a pretty persuasive guy, so I'm sure I can work something out with the priest. Yeah, this massive cathedral here. All right, let me talk to this priest.
Are you trying to go down into the crypt? Oh, that is a very bad idea. This place has been corrupted and the dead came back to life. We had to break the stairs to protect the cathedral. If you really want to enter it, I'd have to purify it so it doesn't corrupt you. Bring me 12 rotten flesh, that should do it.
That was a deal I was very willing to take. Even though the monsters around here are stronger than I'm used to, getting a few rotten flesh wouldn't be a problem. All right, and we got all the rotten flesh that we need. I brought it all back to the priest, and in return, he purified the crypt. Now, we were clear to go down there beneath the cathedral. I'm sure I'll be safe. I'm a pretty strong guy. And right as we entered the crypt, there was the corpse of the missing brother. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's the brother. He didn't have much health, but each time I beat him, he broke down into a weaker and weaker phase, until all that was left was his floating skull. Okay, that wasn't bad. The dusty will. Sick, let's get out of here. As I left the crypt, Celeros showed up.
Trey, there you are. You were taking so long, so I came over here as quickly as I could in case you needed my help.
I don't need your help. I got the will already.
What? You got his will already? That's brilliant. Here, let me take a look. Well, it's a little dusty, but I think it'll do the trick. Thank you greatly for your help.
You're welcome.
Here. Take these as proof of my gratitude. And also, priest, since you're here, I'd like you to grant Trey access to the graveyard.
Very well, it shall be done.
Excellent. Well, I'll be off to Debtless now. Feel free to visit if you'd like.
We now finally have access to the graveyard and the rest of this upper area. And here is where we're going to find out how the corruption taking over this world all started. Inside these ruins is a giant skull with shiny rubies for eyes, but one of them is missing, and General Graken here has asked me to find it.
I found the first gem in one of the houses nearby, so I'd like you to check that house again. Perhaps I simply overlooked the other one in there.
Sounds good. I will go check the house. But this house was not in the best condition. As soon as I walked inside, the floor collapsed. Oh.
Come further, little human. Step into the shadows.
That strange voice was calling me into this stone tunnel, and at the end of it was the ruby we were looking for. But as soon as I went to grab it, whoa.
Welcome.
I was brought to a completely lifeless world, and I'm not here alone. What was that? There's one alive tree in here. I'm guessing that's where I should be going right now. This place is full of lost souls, and as I approached them, I started seeing visions of their past memories.
Scout, report your findings immediately. How many corrupted are coming?
There's too many thousands at least.
Thousands? This is far worse than I expected. Men, prepare for...
No point. We're doomed.
Wait, what's going on? What's happening to you?
These lost souls were showing us visions of the moments leading up to the corruption taking over the world. I continued forward, trying to make my way towards the tree, and kept seeing more and more lost souls along the way.
Please stop this. Whoever you are, leave me and my family in peace. What did we ever do to deserve this?
But if you had only said so sooner, they have already left this mortal coil. Oh, what a shame.
I thought they... Oh God, no.
Hush now. I will ensure that you and your family are reunited. You will even be able to partake in family outings under my watchful eye.
What? You mean... No, please. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to die.
Naive girl. How cute. You believe you have a choice in the matter. What you want is not what I need.
Oh my gosh. What is going on here? We finally made it to the tree, and I realized this is the same spot where we talked to the guard in the real world. Whoa.
Do you see now? Do you see how easily this place fell? How quickly I became its master? How I could simply dispose of you without a second thought? Such fragile beings. For if you should foray into my domain, there would be simply no chance for you to survive. And then I will be free to string you up like a lifeless little puppet. So take the gem, my little soldier. I eagerly await our next meeting.
I tried to ignore the strange figure's ominous threats, and I grabbed the gem and ran inside the skull to escape. What is this? What's happening? What is this? Oh my... Where am I? I landed in a room with a giant door. Oh, great. I guess there's no other choice but to go in.
I will allow you to return now, and I will ensure you remember what you have seen here. Good luck on your little quest,
I was instantly brought back to the real world, only I never actually left. The general told me I was still here the whole time, just wandering around with an empty look in my eyes. So I don't know if anything we saw was real, but at least I still had the ruby. I passed it over to the general to let him handle the situation from here, and in return, he gave me a dark diadem necklace, which gives us mana steal, an XP bonus, and increases our spell damage. Overall, a pretty good trade for what we just had to go through. I went back to the town to sell some extra items and put some stuff away in the bank and just check out the place some more. Whoa. That's crazy. And that's when I found out about an island just off the coast that apparently has some crazy chicken man. The island was close enough where I didn't need to ask for a ride on a ship to get there. I could just use my teleport ability to cross the water. Rooster Island. This guy has lived alone on this island for years, only ever being around the chickens he's raised here.
Hey, you aren't a chicken. Wait, you're a human. You can help me. Maybe you are the guy who helped my brother Yaya, but who knows? You humans all look the same to me.
Turns out this guy is actually related to the villager that we helped escape from the spiders earlier, and it looks like he needs our help too.
I really love my chickens, but there is one that I just cannot control. His name is Cluckles. He was given to me by a man named Bob before he went to war. But when Bob never came back, Cluckles got angry. He's really dangerous to keep on my lovely island, so I keep him in my basement. I want to take care of him, but my wife says it's too dangerous. I think she's around here eating some grain.
There's no way he's married to a chicken.
Anyway, I need you to go down there and take care of him for me. I would really appreciate it.
Okay. I'm always up for a fight. Down in the basement, you said? Normally, I can take out a chicken in a single hit. I really wasn't worried even a little bit. But that's before I knew Cluckles was a level 26 boss chicken. I don't know what Nono has been feeding Cluckles. Oh my gosh. But he can do massive damage. I had to keep my distance, spam my potions, and just hope my spells could deal enough damage before I ran out of health. I finally took it out, only surviving on half health. And I even got one of its feathers as proof that I took care of Chuckles. I brought it out of the house and showed it to No-No to let him know the job was done. Here you go. Here's your feather.
What is this? His feather? What did you do to Cluckles? I wanted you to take care of him, not kill him. You monster! Leave this place now and keep that feather to remind you of your hideous crime.
I thought, okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm out of here. You should have been more clear. That was not my fault. I take no blame for that misunderstanding.
Welcome to the VSS Sea Skipper from Sea Sail Enterprises. There's nothing better than Sea Sail if you're looking to travel. Just hop on the boat and buy a pass so you can get going to almost anywhere on the ocean.
I like this guy, so instead of just using my teleport spell to get back to the mainland, I bought a ticket and rode on his ship back to Nemract. All right, thank you for the ride. At this point, I've leveled up enough to equip a new, stronger wand and unlock a new spell, Arcane Transfer, which replaced my healing spell, making it no longer give me health, but give me mana instead. I didn't realize that it wouldn't give me health anymore, so getting this was a giant mistake. Oh. Heal. Wait, my healing ability doesn't heal me anymore? It just does the mana? What? Bro, go! What? What? Dude! Oh my gosh. This was my first death. I regretted getting this spell so much, and now I'm stuck with it. Or so I thought. If I'm going to stand a chance against the Tower of Ascension by the end of this, I needed my healing spell back. And luckily, nearby, there's rumors of a wizard doctor who might be able to help me.
Success, 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 success. I'm a genius, the smartest man alive. You there, random bystander. You have witnessed a magical marvel. I have just successfully restored my memories from years ago. You look to be from Fruma, yes? So you know just as well as I that your memories of your life before have vanished. Poof. Gone. But with this device, we can change that.
Just like Tasm, Eldar, and I talked about when we first arrived in the Wynn province, we can't remember a single memory from our lives from back when we lived in Fruma before coming to Wynn. And it seems like other people, including Dr. Picard, can't remember anything from Fruma either. He's working on memory magic to bring back the memories, and maybe if we help him, he'll be willing to wipe our memory of the mana spell, letting us get our heal spell back again.
Now, I'm in great need of test subjects. You would do well as one, yes, but I need more to be certain this thing works. Listen here, I have a proposition to make. You'd like your memories back, yes? Bring me enough test subjects and I can show you what you've lost. We need individuals originally from Fruma. There are a few of those around here. You can start with the would-be sailor, Cade. You'll find him just past Elkern. Follow the path until you reach the river. In the meantime, I'll be making adjustments here. It's not perfect just yet. I'm still missing large portions of my memory. You're still here? Get going.
The sailor we needed to find wasn't too far away, but he looks to be struggling with something.
Stupid ship. Get out of there. How did I even manage to do this?
Cade, I need you.
Huh? Oh, nothing to see here. Just taking a look at my good old ship.
I explained the situation to Cade and tried to convince him to be our test subject, and he actually agreed on one condition.
I'm something of a builder. Figured I'd try my hand at making a ship, and here it is. Pretty good, right? Issue is, I've built it somewhere I can't really move it out from. And trust me, I've tried. A lot. I have a friend out in Elkern, an alchemist. Could you go ask him if he has anything to help?
Okay, yeah, maybe he'll have like a shrinking potion or something. This alchemist friend was only a few blocks away, so all I had to do was convince him to help.
He built his ship in the wrong place and needs help getting it out? Good grief, I could have told him that'd be a problem if he'd have just... Well, luckily for him, I know just the thing to help. I can brew him up a shrinking potion and he'll be all good to go. Golden apples, check. Got the water over there? I appear to be out of an ingredient. You can fetch it for me, right? I'm looking for a bloom of death. You can likely find some growing near the Elkern Church. Do be careful, though. They're rather aggressive towards those they deem as a threat. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. Well, I'll get to brewing. Fetch me the bloom of death, and I'll be able to finish the potion.
Okay, sounds good. I'll get one for you. I checked out the church the alchemist told us about, and it had some interesting members. Hello, everyone. Crowded day today, I see. I couldn't find any bloom of deaths inside, but I did notice a small garden outside. Oh, I see, in the garden out here. Whoa. Okay, I got one. That was creepy. I brought it back to the alchemist, and he finished the potion that we needed.
Just a touch of this, and a touch of that, and all done. One shrinking potion ready for use.
Perfect. Potion shrinking. Thank you so much. I brought the potion back to Cade, who poured it on his ship, causing it to shrink. Whoa.
Huh. Well, it's certainly smaller. I don't know if I can even fit in there anymore. The potion will wear off, right?
We fulfilled our end of the deal, so Kate agreed to follow us back to the wizard doctor as a test subject. Oh, doctor.
Aha! You've returned. Good, good. This'll be a good test of my changes.
Right, and this is the doctor we're trusting with my memories?
Now, don't underestimate my genius. You'll be fine. Probably. I'd give it a 95% chance. Now, step up here.
Yeah, 95%. That's a good chance.
And now, all I need to do is activate the spell here, hit the switch there, and...
Gah! What's happening? Right, let's see what we've got here. Edwin, can you check that other crate over there?
Sure thing. Say, Cade, how do you keep getting a hold of these things? There's expensive parts in these, and that seems a bit out of your price range.
Well, let's just say the latest resupply package for the guards is slightly lighter than it might otherwise be.
Wait, what? Cade, please tell me you haven't been stealing from the guards. You know they won't—
Edwin, relax. I'm barely skimming off the top of their supplies. They won't notice 1 or 2 missing packages out of 30. Besides, I'm not scared of them. They're here to protect us, aren't they? I figure they'll just let me off with a warning, like they have all those other times.
I guess you're right. They don't need all those supplies, really, and we can make much better use of these than they would.
Exactly, I'm glad you agree. So have you found anything good?
You too! Hold still, you're under arrest.
Guards, run!
Edwin, get back here, you coward.
That's enough out of you. You two, track down the accomplice.
On it! Yes, sir.
Cade, you are being placed under arrest for repeated counts of theft of Imperial property. Your record shows you have received multiple warnings for previous acts. This was your final chance, and you have thoroughly wasted it. Take him to the prison for further questioning and to decide what shall be done with him.
Hey, hello! Bystander turned assistant. Get yourself out of that trance. We need to talk.
Whoa, okay. So that guy was a thief. The spell had worked. We saw Cade's past memories that even he couldn't remember. But the strange thing is that the memories seemed to cut off early.
Where'd the sailor go?
And Cade had run off, which wasn't too surprising, but the doctor and I are both a bit confused by the memory we saw.
Though I will say, I am a little lost as to the timeline of events. Cade was arrested, so how did he find himself here in Wynn as a soldier?
Many things about this were unclear, but the doctor thinks he has a way to improve the spell. We just need another test subject.
There's a scout Reynold on duty today. He's also from Fruma originally. You'll find him near a bridge to the roots of corruption. I'm counting on you to convince him to join our experiment in the name of science.
Okay, fair enough. I can get us another test subject as long as in the end, this works out for me. Scout Reynold wasn't too far away, but to my surprise, when I got to him, a familiar face was waiting there too. Oh my gosh, Tasm is here, but unfortunately for us, Tasm wasn't just here for fun.
And so, we expect them to attempt to seize control of this bridge any minute now.
I see. Well, you'll have me to help defend the town at the very least. I guess all we can do now is wait. Trey, what are you doing all the way out here? The Admiral sent me to bolster Elkern's defenses, what with the incoming threat.
I informed Scout Reynold of the situation and that we needed him to come with me.
The strange doctor wants to see me, to restore my memories. I can't say I really trust the man, but I am curious if it'll really work.
Recovering memories from Fruma? That's definitely something I'd be interested in. I've had a strange feeling about it ever since we first realized we lost them.
Then it's settled. We'll go with you to meet the doctor. However, the town takes priority. We'll need to fight off the incoming corrupted force.
Trey, you should join us. 3 is better than 2, after all. We have a bit more time, so you should prepare, then come back here.
I was willing to help, but before I could even get a chance to prepare, the monsters were already here.
I have eyes on the target. Corrupted forces incoming.
Oh, what is that?
This might be a little tougher than expected.
Okay, I can do this. Hopefully I don't need to heal during this, because I can't do that anymore.
Finally, I've got a good shot. Just have to aim. Dang it, the summoner's shielded. How do we take it down?
The spikes look weaker than the shield. If we can kill enough of its minions, we'll break its concentration, and you can destroy the spike.
Let's go, finally.
That was definitely tough. But hey, we did it.
That we did. Thank you both for your help. I'm not sure I could have handled that alone.
Hey, it was nothing. That's what I'm here for. So, Trey, you said there was a doctor restoring people's memories?
We did come to an agreement before this combat, yes. I'll follow you to the doctor.
Same here. I'm definitely curious to see what I've forgotten. Let's go then.
Oh, perfect. 2 for the price of 1. I actually died twice in that fight, by the way, all because I couldn't use my heal spell. So hopefully the doctor will be able to help us with that soon.
Ah, assistant. I see you've done better than expected and brought with you 2 whole test subjects instead of 1. Which of you will be viewing your memories first?
I suppose that would be me.
Excellent. Now, just step right up over here. Look directly into the orb and concentrate on remembering. Very quickly, I just need to activate this. Cast a spell here and...
I don't feel anything.
Huh? Hey, who's there? Why are you knocking at this hour? Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me. Mind if I step inside?
No, of course not. It would have been nice if, you warned me you would be coming.
You know, that isn't how this works. Now, where are the goods?
Right. Always straight to business with you. Never, oh, how was your week? Always just, fine, it's up and over here. I salvaged some parts from, one of the nearby factories. I hope it's probably what you need.
One of the factories, you say? And you're sure you weren't spotted doing it? If I were caught speaking to a known criminal, you know the consequences for both of us.
No, I wasn't spotted. I took precautions, went in at night, So, is that enough? I've gotten what you asked for.
Well, it is that, yes. But Cade, you know the risk I take every time I come out here to speak with you. I'll need more than just the bare minimum to guarantee your safety.
Okay, fine. I'll add in some emeralds to sweeten the deal.
Excellent. Pleasure doing business as always. I'll be back in a few weeks. Sir, you requested my presence.
Ah, Reynold, good to see you. Come in, take a seat.
Might I ask what this meeting is for, sir?
Oh, nothing too special. I just wanted to have a quick chat about your performance. You understand that those of us who serve Her Majesty in such well-regarded positions have a certain strict code of honor we must follow, yes? Otherwise, how could we be certain our ranks are pure of any misdeeds? We must set an example for the people of our great province.
Yes, sir, I do.
Now, what do you think might happen if one of our own happened to bend or break that code of honor? What sort of a precedent would that set?
Captain,
It is with no great pleasure that I inform you that you, Reynold, are to be stripped of your rank and arrested under charges of dishonor and conspiracy against the Queen. Your accomplice, the supplier, was caught the other day. I'm told he spent very little time grappling with the thought before choosing to spill your secrets. There is no place for your sort in our ranks, Reynold. A shame it had to come to this.
Assistant, snap out of it. There's more to discuss.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. He was like an accomplice to the thievery. Of course, he's gone now. But at least Tasm is still here to be our next test subject.
So, what? You haven't tested any of this before now? What if this magic is dangerous? With how Reynold reacted, I'm convinced it even might—
Now, calm yourself. Just because I didn't do any proper tests before this doesn't mean it isn't safe. I've done the calculations. They all work out fine.
Oh, Trey, you're back. That was a little intense, wasn't it?
Yes, it was intense.
Yes, very intense, whatever. We still weren't able to see what comes next. I swear, I was able to see more when I looked at my own memories. It's ridiculous. Maybe it just needs more power. If I increase the amount of mana I put into the spell, then—
Hold on. You want to put more magic into this when it's already unstable?
Yes, fine. I understand you've taken issue with my methodology, but it works. This has worked thrice now. Don't you want to know what your life was like before? Even if it's not what you want to see, isn't it better to know?
Fine. We can look at my memories. I don't know that I necessarily agree, but all right.
Dude, if Tasm has a bad past too.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Now, activating in 3, 2, 1, go.
All hands on deck. Arrest that insurgent.
Huh? What's going on?
He couldn't have gotten far. All of you, search the city. Leave no corner unturned. Don't let him get away.
Oh, this is bad. What can I— Dang it all. I can't just let the man bleed out. Even if he's— It's fine. You'll be fine. I know what to do, even if I really shouldn't.
Where am I? Who are you? I need to get— Oh, you're cursed.
He's in here, and he has an accomplice! Arrest them both!
My magic is struggling to keep hold, but it's clear there's more to see. Increasing power.
You shouldn't have gotten involved, you know?
So what? I should have just let you bleed out in my home? Don't be ridiculous.
Yes, you should have, because now, not only have I been arrested for crimes against the crown, but you've also been outed as one of the cursed. Wouldn't have happened if you had just stood by.
It was the right thing to do. I couldn't just stand by when there was something I could do to help.
Well, a lot of good that's done us. You know no one gets out of here, right? When they take you, you're never heard from again. So, that's where we're at.
Tasm, it's your time. Follow me.
Good luck out there, Tasm. You'll need it.
I felt a tug as something tried to pull me out of the memory, but there's more to see here though. I can't leave just yet.
We're ready for the process. Prepare the adjuster.
The what? What are you going to do to—
Silence! Before we begin, I want to make one thing clear. We do not need your ilk and fruma. We do not want your ilk and fruma. What we will do with you today is a kindness, a mercy. If the world were to have its way, you would be far worse off. Remember that as we continue. Now, let us begin. You are a new recruit. being sent to the Wynn province to fight in their war. You enlisted because you thought your unique talents would be useful. Fruma is nothing but a speck in your history, with details lost to the hypothetical past. You think of it fondly, but remember nothing. You will fight in their war. You will live for it. You will die for it. You will be of Wynn forever, and Fruma will be glad to be rid of you. Understood? Must I repeat myself? Do you understand? I will ask once more. Is your directive understood?
It is understood.
Wonderful. Take this one to the caravan. It looks like we'll be able to fit 2 more for today's batch. Now what might you be?
Assistant, snap out of it. You've gone in too deep. The memory is sucking you in. Find an exit now, or you'll be trapped forever with no chance of escape. Quickly, go.
All of a sudden, I was living inside of Tasm's memory. Inside the prison he was locked in. I need to escape. Oh my god, get me out of here. What is going on? What is happening? There's no way. They're like brainwashing people? How do I get out of here? This way. This way? Oh my gosh.
Good grief, there you are. Do you understand how dangerous that was? What do you think happens to me if one of my assistants gets trapped in their memories forever? Nothing good. Fine. It did give us more information. Don't do it again, though. Come over here. We have much to discuss. I'll admit I'm not sure what to do with this information. The memory restorification orb worked about as well as I could expect for a single use, but good grief, that was upsetting to watch. It stands to reason both Cade and Reynold also experienced this, and my magic couldn't break through the wall. Is this what they're doing to their criminals out there in Fruma? Casting them out to fight in Wynn's war? I'll have to think on how much I want to delve into memories. In any case, at the very start of this, I promised you we could view your memories. The offer still stands if you'd like to take it. Just step up to the orb like the others did.
Okay, I guess I have to. I want to know what happened to me too. What?
Huh? The orb. My beautiful memory restorification orb. It's ruined. Oh, whatever. I have the blueprint stored somewhere around here. Oh, right. My apologies. I completely forgot to check in with you. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
None of the other test subjects experienced this powerful of a reaction. Strange. It's almost like we were accessing memories that didn't exist. Well, in any case, I'll need to continue my research. There's more to learn, I'm sure. As thanks for your help, here, a reward. Also, I believe your friend is just outside the tower. You might want to check in on him.
As a reward for our help, Dr. Picard gave me ability shards, which will let us reset our ability tree and repick our spells, so we can finally get our heal spell back. But before I did that, I wanted to check on Tasm and talk about the literal brainwashing we saw happen to him. Tasm, you okay?
Cursed. He called me cursed. What does that mean for me? And the Inquisitor? I don't know what to think. All of us. What we thought we knew when we arrive in Wynn, none of it was true. Did the two of us really meet through sheer random luck? He was running from something and fell straight into my life. I need some space to think, to reflect. Please, don't tell Aeldar about any of this. He's better off not knowing.
Okay, I won't, but we should tell him eventually.
I'm going to head for the Gavel province, I think. It's across the ocean, far enough from all of this. When you get stronger, you should go there too. Maybe we'll run into each other eventually. I guess this is goodbye for now then. Not forever, but for now. I'll see you around, Trey.
Okay, Tasm. I will see you soon. I will be over there. Be safe. We had to say goodbye to Tasm, but the Gavel province, where he's going, has much stronger enemies than I'm able to handle, so as much as I want to stay by Tasm's side, I'm going to have to stay here and win until I'm strong enough. But for now, I used the ability shards we got to completely wipe my memory and reset our skill tree. And when I re-chose everything, I kept it all pretty much the same, except I kept our normal heal spell this time, and since I had extra skill points to spend, I was able to unlock some spells. First, I unlocked Wind Slash, which upgrades our teleport spell to deal damage to enemies that we teleport through. I also unlocked Thunderstorm, which upgrades our meteor spell, making it summon lightning in addition to the meteor. And finally, I unlocked Wind Sweeper, which upgrades our Ice Snake spell, making it deal more and more damage each time we hit an enemy with it. Yes, that killed him. Okay, this is gonna be sick. I was ready to finally go back out into the world to try to get stronger to hopefully have a chance at the Tower of Ascension when the time comes. But right now, our next mission wasn't too far away. After a short horse ride, I stumbled into what looked like a ruined temple with a strange circle in the middle. And the man just standing here didn't seem to know much more than me.
Let's see. What kind of secrets do these odd temples house?
The enemies around here were much stronger than what I've been dealing with. They have a lot more health and could deal much more damage. And some of them even have the ability to blind me. So it was a good thing that we just upgraded all of our spells and our wand. But fighting off these enemies led me towards a new area, Time Valley. A once bustling kingdom that seems to have been lost and abandoned to time itself. It seems there's only one person still here.
Well, well, well. Look who decided to come back with their tail between their legs. 2 weeks now and you still haven't found it. Ugh, I can't believe I ever trusted you with such a simple task.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
Who am I? What do you mean, who am I? You offered to help find my shovel and I've been waiting 2 weeks. Forget about your payment, unless you either pay me back or get my shovel right now. My shovel. That's why I sent you out in the first place. It's somewhere in Time Valley. I lost it while following a trail of flowers. I think it was southwest of the large ruined gate. Now go get it!
Fine, I'll get a stupid shovel. I'm convinced this guy has either lost his mind or is just flat out lying, trying to gaslight me to finding a shovel for him. But as a Wind soldier, I've got to help him. The entrance to this rundown kingdom was defended by an insane amount of enemies, some of them tanking the damage of multiple meteor spells, especially this ancient guardian who has thousands of health. Luckily, it moved slow enough that I was able to just keep my distance and chip away at its health. But they just kept coming. More and more kept showing up out of nowhere. I couldn't fight them all at once. I healed up and found this upper layer of the castle, which seemed a bit safer, but if I was gonna find this guy's missing shovel, I had to get down eventually, where I got completely ambushed by even more enemies, barely getting away with a sliver of health thanks to my teleport spell. Oh my gosh, that was close. But doing that actually led me right to the shovel we were looking for. There were some enemies nearby, so before I picked up the shovel, I wanted to take them out. But before I could even do that, something changed. Wait, what just happened? Something felt odd, but I just picked up Asher's rusty shovel and I brought it back to him.
Well, hello there, stranger. Welcome to Time Valley. Always nice to see a new face around here.
Now, even Asher was acting weird. He was just mad and yelling at me a few minutes ago.
Mad at you? Why would I be mad at you? We've never met.
Wait, what? We've never met?
I know this is a bit forward, but I need to ask for your help with... Wait, is that... It is. You found my shovel. I recognize those markings anywhere, but why is it so rusty? Ah, no matter. Give that to me, and I'll head inside to get you a nice reward.
I'm very confused at this point, but I handed over the shovel anyway.
Thank you. Now, about that reward. What's happening?
What?
Oh dear, there he goes again. Poor fool ignored my warnings and touched that shovel. He's gone and got himself stuck in a loop.
This freaks me out, because I had just touched the shovel too. Wait, am I in a loop?
Head inside, soldier, and I'll explain what's happening here.
Okay. As soon as I stepped inside the house, it vanished from reality.
Without Asher, his house has vanished from time. Let me explain why Asher disappeared. Time Valley was built many years ago by a long-lost civilization. They had odd powers. They ended up distorting time itself. The tools they used to make these structures are imbued with their power. Asher found one of these tools, the shovel. The shovel is tethering its time of influence to today. It keeps sending Asher back. The issue is, Asher died in the past. This creates a paradox.
Oh, I see.
We can save him if I send you back to prevent his death. Go through this rift to join him in the past.
No way. Fine. I'll save him. I stepped through the rift and was instantly brought back to the past, when this whole area was still under construction, before it was a bustling kingdom and before its fall to ruin. And there was Asher looking for his shovel.
Huh? Where is everyone? Usually this place is filled with workers.
Asher.
But no one's here, and this place is clearly not done.
Hello?
Whatever the case, I should probably find my shovel.
Clearly Asher cannot see or hear me, so I'm gonna have to somehow save him without communicating.
If I were a shovel, where would I be? Not around here.
But I had no clue what caused him to die in the first place.
Wait, what's that?
My, a crushing defeat to be sure. You'll have to find a way to stop that. Go back through the rift and make sure Asher doesn't become a pancake this time.
Wait, oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go again. The old man can keep sending me back in time to give me another chance to save Asher. Okay, I have to go up and stop the crane. And I have to stop it before Asher gets under it and it collapses again. Drop it now. Oh wait, I moved it. Now the debris wouldn't fall on Asher, and this worked. Asher got past this point in time. We saved him. I jumped down to watch Asher and wondered when the old man would be bringing me back. No way, dude. This is the unluckiest man in the world.
Well, that was quite the explosive end to our friend there. There must be a way to prevent that. Head back in there, this time with less explosions.
Right, I can prevent that. I retraced our steps to save Asher. Okay, move the crane. And now to figure out how to stop the bombs. Maybe that's what we need. Bomb override. This button defused the bombs that killed Asher last time, so hopefully he should be safe now. Yes. Okay, he made it through. Perfect. But of course, this man could not catch a break.
Whoa, that tree looks like it might fall over. That was a close one.
What?
Oh, so close on that try. Who could have guessed that was how our friend met his end?
Are you serious?
I'm sure you'll nail it this time. Not sure how you will stop a cosmic event, though.
So I went through the rift one more time. Okay, I can stop this. I repeated the steps exactly as I did before. Okay, stop the crane, override the bombs, and then we take this cannonball and this cannon key, and we shoot the cannon. Firing the cannon before Asher got there made sure he wouldn't randomly get hit by it like last time. Okay, he's good.
I think I'm close now. I can just feel that shovel close by. Oh, there it is! My shovel! I'm surprised it took me back this far this time. Well, time to head back. Wait, Martin? Ow! What was that for?
Asher, you remember when I allowed you to live in the valley? I told you not to touch any odd objects.
I might recall it.
You got yourself stuck hundreds of years ago. If it wasn't for this guard, you'd be removed from existence.
Oh, so that's where I am. I am so sorry, Martin. Please don't kick me out of the valley.
I know time travel can be tempting, but it's far more dangerous than you can ever understand.
Yeah, get out of here.
The valley is banned for most citizens. I watch over this timeline because of poor souls like Asher.
That makes sense. Then, Martin brought us all back to our original timeline.
Holy bovine!
Ah, we're back.
How did you get these powers? Are you even human?
Oh, you know, I've read a book or two in my time. Trey, I'm sorry you got dragged into this. I wish I could have done it myself.
I probably could have gotten myself out.
Yeah, right, Asher. You're an idiot. I saved you.
You died in the past, multiple times.
Yeah, exactly.
I did?
Yes, in some surprising ways too. Trey, I'm sure we will meet again in time. See you around.
You're still here.
Am I?
Oh.
I don't understand, Martin. He seems to know everything about the past. Here, come closer. I want to whisper something. I think he might have known Bob. I saw some letters in his house. Weird, right? Bob was a hard guy to know. Anyway, take this. It's the least I can do to pay you for saving me.
Asher paid me a good amount of emeralds for saving him and mentioned that Old Man Martin might have known Bob. Bob is the most powerful soldier throughout all of history. He is the only one to have ever mastered all 4 combat arts. So if Old Man Martin knew this guy, he might be even more important than we realize. But for now, I wanted to explore more of this strange area, and down, hidden away off the cliffside, was a small village I decided to check out. And of course, they were having their own problems.
Can anyone? Oh, hello. You look strong enough to be able to help me. I am Thomas, and I help manage the supplies for a village in the Pigman Ravine. Though, I have a bit of a problem. We're running low on ravine grains, which is our main staple we use for our food. We usually get it ourselves, but recently, an angry group of pigmen took over the tunnel to the top of the ravine where the grain grows. The last time we entered, I heard an explosion from the top. I fear the pigmen are blowing up our grain supply with TNT. I came here to Tempo Town to see if I could find help here, but I've had no luck. Until now, that is. Would you be willing to help?
Yeah, I can help.
You would? You're a lifesaver. I'll meet you at the village.
So I left this town and made my way towards where Thomas told me about, and I followed his instructions to get where I needed to be.
Follow the path out of town and take the northernmost entrance to the ravines. Once you get there, keep to the right wall of the ravine and climb up the stairs to reach the entrance. Also, be careful in the tunnel, as the pigmen throw rocks as a weapon.
But once I got to the top, I didn't see pigmen blowing up the grains. Instead, I saw a creeper, which I thought didn't exist in this world. It blew me up, and luckily I landed on some hay to break my fall, and a piece of creeper skin landed near me from the blast. I figured I should show this to Thomas so he knows what's actually happening to his grain.
I didn't expect you to fall out of the sky like that. Are you okay, or should I go get the potion merchant to heal you?
I'm okay.
You're fine? Oh, good to hear. Did you manage to get rid of the pigmen and their explosives?
I tried explaining to him that it wasn't pigmen and it was actually green explosive creepers, but he didn't buy it.
A green creature? A creeper? No such thing exists in this world, especially with the pigmen all around. Oh, you brought a piece of skin back. How odd. I've seen this skin before. There's a large cave over to the south. I tried to enter it, but I got ambushed by green creatures. I thought I was just dreaming, but these creepers you talk about, they might live in that cave. I have an idea. I need to know for sure that they live there. A merchant can make you a mask with the skin and another material. There's a pigman overlord that sometimes hangs in a cave nearby. If you can kill it, you can get a pigman hide strong enough to make the mask. If you continue on the western path past the tunnel entrance, you should find a camp where the overlord is located. Go get the pigman hide and then come back to me so I can tell you what to do next.
I decided to take him up on his offer to prove that creepers exist. I found the cave where the pigman overlord was living, and I was able to take him out pretty easily with a few spells and attacks. And I got the pigman hide that we needed to make the creeper mask.
There is a mask merchant in this village. He can make you a mask with the 2 materials you have. With the mask, you can put it on and go undetected into the cave with these creepers. Only then will we know the truth.
Thomas then gave me directions to Creeper Cave, and I brought my materials to the mask merchant and got the creeper mask, which will make me undetectable and blend into the creepers. So now, here I was at the entrance to the Creeper Cave. There's a mythical aura coming from this cave. The platforms were also glowing green for some reason, and as I got further into the cave, I ran into a charged creeper. Hello. The creeper mask seemed to be working, and this guy wasn't blowing up. Instead, he was following me. He followed me down deeper into the cave until we ran into a dead end, and then... Whoa, boy. This hole opened up into a huge cave with a ton of creepers. I instantly started attacking them, and then I remembered I didn't need to do that. I'm wearing a creeper mask. I'm fine. But in the middle of this cave was a huge pile of creeper powder that just kept piling up. Wait, this cave is just generating gunpowder. Something about this cave is very off. Wait, who are you?
Oh, a visitor? Interesting. I thought I only knew about this cave, considering I was called crazy by my master. I've lived down here for a while now, studying the creepers. They're mythical in this region, and I want to prove everyone wrong. Don't worry about being trapped in here, though. There's a magic doorway right outside my house that can teleport you out if you wish to leave.
Interesting, studying the creepers. Well, I got the creeper powder I needed as proof of their existence, so I left the cave and showed it to Thomas. Look at this.
What's this? It smells like gunpowder, but more earthy? And this came from the cave. I guess for now we'll leave them at peace. If they do exist, they don't need to be hunted down to extinction. Besides, if they are composed of gunpowder, they could easily blow this ravine to pieces.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely don't want to make them mad.
Thank you for your help. I guess you deserve some sort of reward, considering you helped solve the ravine's big mystery. Feel free to come back to our village anytime. By then, our food supply should be stable.
Cool. Thank you. We got a good amount of XP and emeralds from that, so from here, I decided to leave the village in Thomas's capable hands, and I headed back to Nemrak, because I needed to drop off some items at the bank here. But as I was leaving, someone yelled out to me.
Hey, excuse me, I'm in need of... yeah, just walk right by me. Maybe I should have gone to Debtless for help. These people here have enough problems. Don't suppose you'd be willing to help, huh? Bet you're busy.
I have time to help.
Wait, you've got spare time? Criminy, only took a week of asking. Good to meet you. All right, my name is Tycho, and I got asked to find a capable soldier for... Well, let me explain. So I'm from a place called Tempo Town by Time Valley. It's a recent establishment. I'm buddies with the mayor. He set up Tempo Town as kind of a homeless shelter for people whose houses got ruined by corrupted attacks, since Time Valley doesn't seem corrupted. Some old guy with jaundice or something swings by. Some kind of keeper says to set up on a ridge overlooking a lake. So we did. Everything was going well for a bit. And then some freaky time monsters start showing up in the middle of the night and tries to bust down our doors. We were told that Ridge was safe, but that was clearly a lie. So that's why I'm here. No one at Tempo Town is tough enough to kill that thing, so I ran over here to ask for some backup. Glad I ran into you.
Tycho gave me the location of Tempo Town, and I made my way there to meet up with the mayor and get the rundown. Mr. Mayor, just the man I'm looking for.
Hello, welcome to Tempo Town, friend. Established only 2 months ago, I'm proud to provide aid to those displaced by corrupted raids. Come to think of it, you look like a Ragni representative. Can I bother you to deliver some paperwork to the castle about getting officially established here?
I could do that, but I heard there was some trouble here.
Oh, no wonder you... my mind's all over the place from stress. I'm so relieved he found help finally. All right, Tycho told you about the monster, right? We were told by that old man Martin to settle on this ridge because there weren't any dangerous creatures here. But every night, the same monster emerges from one of the ruins and tries to smash the buildings down. Every single night at the same time. The guards are getting run ragged, and I refuse to be responsible for any deaths when I'm trying to save these folks. We found the ruin it came out of, too. One of the folks here, Doug, did. It's in the temple just up the hill. Please hurry and take care of that horrible monster.
I can save this town, hopefully for a nice reward. And it turns out the temple where this horrible monster has been coming from is the same temple we looked at earlier, and we even talked to Doug earlier too.
Good. I know I saw that beast go in here. Where the heck is it? Hey soldier, does that disc look like some type of door to you? I saw some creature that I've been tracking for a few days disappear around here, and I think it's somewhere behind this disc.
If the monster is behind this door, maybe it's a good thing we couldn't figure out what it was last time we were here. But Doug has a theory that this door is locked with some type of magic, so casting a more powerful spell might be able to break it open. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that worked. It seems like something weird or magical was going on in this cave, but we had to get to the bottom of this and find the monster terrorizing the town. Whoa, oh my gosh, that scared me. This doesn't seem like a good sign. Do not touch. I have a feeling I'm supposed to touch. And out of the grave came the Timekeeper. Whoa. Did he just heal all the way? Oh no, I broke his armor off. Yes, direct hit. Oh, no. What is that spell? Oh, that was close. And right as I killed it.
What was going through your noggin, Trey?
What? What are you doing here? I almost had him.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? Bashing around that room I just sealed off for good? You need to be careful, soldier. This valley's secrets are not to be meddled with.
What are you talking about? I was taking out the monster.
I assume the mayor of that place called Tempo Town sent you here. You're going to have to tell that lad that his problems just got worse. The monster you just killed was known as a time trouble. They're odd creatures that were forced into a day-long temporal loop by some fools long ago.
I see.
The only way to keep them at bay effectively is to seal them, like I just did here. But now, that stunt you just pulled sent ripples across the entire valley. Now every single time trouble is responding to this one's termination.
Oh no, I didn't know!
Now one time trouble I can handle, but this, I can't keep them all at bay, so now you went and awakened every single one of those critters.
What do we do? I didn't know.
I can fix this seal, so you'll have one less to deal with. But the rest of the troubles will have to be taken down daily with brute force.
Daily?
You're going to have to deal with those, soldier. I have far too much to take care of in this valley. They'll have to be exterminated every single day. Now, I'm sure the work won't be thankless. Perhaps you'll be rewarded by the townsfolk of Tempo Town for taking care of them. Now, please, be careful in the valley. I already have to look after one person. Never mind the mess of time that the Olm was so... I digress. I'm just rambling again. Now, let me bring us back outside this temple, and you should head back to that shanty town.
There's no way. I just ruined a time seal? Dude, I didn't know. Now, I'll be honest. I told the mayor what happened, and he wasn't even mad at me, and he even agreed it wasn't my fault since I didn't know I was breaking a time seal. But doing this mission for them gave me access to their mysterious obelisk, which teleports me back to Nemrak. So I left this town and didn't refight the time troubles ever again. Yes, I feel bad. No, I'm not ever gonna go back. Anyway, all this stress was really taking a toll on me, so I decided to head to the bar for a drink.
Hello there, soldier. What can I get you?
I'll take 2 Nemracked whiskeys. One for me, one for this chap.
Oh, thank you.
You got it.
So, I've seen you around town. I saw how happy the citizens you've been helping are.
Yeah, I've been helping out around here.
2 Nemrack whiskeys coming up.
Thank you.
So, soldier, are you up for sailing the ocean with me? I got a fancier boat than that sea skipper.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
I figured you'd be interested in exploring the waters. I'll wait for you on the docks. Don't worry, you can't miss the boat.
Sounds good, and thanks for the drink. I can't even drink it. Okay, never mind. No thanks for the drink. Bye, Mr. Barman. Thanks anyway. Let's go meet him out on the docks. Hi, Honip. I'm ready to go now.
There you are. Follow me. The boat's over here. Look at this. Magnificent. Much better than whatever the sea skipper is using.
Wow, it is a nice ship.
Well, what are you waiting for? Hop aboard.
I got on the ship, and this was the biggest mistake I have made all video. This better not be a trap.
Then it's settled. We're going on an adventure. Buckle up, we got waves to catch.
So, for the first time, we were out in the middle of the ocean, but things were not off to a smooth start.
So, I should warn you, this is actually my first time sailing.
What?
It doesn't seem too difficult, though. A little to the left.
What is that?
Looks like we're not the only ones out on the water today.
We're gonna run right into them.
They're a bit too head-on, don't you think?
Yes, move.
I'm trying to steer the ship, but it's not budging.
What do you mean it's not budging? Move! Turn!
That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. For you!
I was immediately knocked out and my body dragged under the ship and locked up in a jail cell. And as soon as I woke up, the pirates were there to greet me.
Hey,
you're finally awake. I honestly, truly can't believe you fell for that. Let me sum it up for you. Some extremely suspicious pirate comes up, offers you a drink, and leads you to his suspicious boat. Any normal person would have turned back by then. But what do? You hop on. Well, now you're stuck with us. Let me make this quick. This boat needs renovation, and we want you to do it.
Renovations? And you want me to do it? Why?
Why? You're a soldier. All you do is take orders. Anyway, we'll need you to clean our stuff. Here, get out and clean up these bodies. Oh, and don't go in the hold. We've got a big rat problem.
I'm trapped on this ship as their captive, and now I'm stuck literally cleaning the dead bodies of their past captives. This is not a good sign for my future if I don't find a way to escape. Ew, is that just a leg? The only thing good about this ship so far was their cute dog they kept on board. But as I was cleaning, I found some notes on a table, and they mentioned some sort of human cannon. Apparently, only gunpowder is needed, as well as a fuse to light it. None of these cannons on this lower deck look like they could hold a human, so I had to keep looking around, but I didn't want to look suspicious and get caught. Let's just do my job and investigate while I'm doing it. Ew, it's going mold. But as I was cleaning the upper deck, I noticed a cannon that was aiming slightly upwards, and it seems less powerful than the others. This was definitely the human cannon, and this could be how I escape off the ship.
Oh, that's my cannon. Pretty cool, right? I made it using a bunch of Never mind.
Back down on the below deck though, I noticed a locked room full of gold, emeralds, and for some reason, seeds? What's going on here? Upstairs, there was an unlocked room with some more valuables in it, including a ladder down to that lock section we just saw, but more importantly, there were some more notes. They mention a hidden key in the ship's hold, and down at the very bottom of the ship is a locked door, so we might need to find that key. Okay, I don't want anyone to see me messing with that. Back under the ship, I was looking for the last body I needed to clean up when I found something pretty interesting. A bone. A particularly tasty looking bone. According to the game, not me. I don't eat bones, I swear. But that's when I found the ship's kitchen, and this pirate gave me a different idea.
Hanep has a pet chicken. Weird, right? I bet he got inspiration from that weird guy on his island.
Yeah, I accidentally killed that guy's chicken.
What? You murdered that guy's most prized chicken. You're an odd one, soldier.
Finding out there's a pet chicken on board, plus the seeds we saw earlier, made me realize maybe this chicken could help us somehow. You want seeds, don't you? Now you like me, right? The chicken started following me, but I wasn't sure where to lead him, and at first, I definitely had the wrong idea. Oh wait, or can we try to cook him? Luckily, that wasn't an option. I don't think so. At this point, I was lost, feeling like I might just end up trapped on the ship forever. So I just finished cleaning up the bodies like I was supposed to, and went to report back to Hanep, the pirate who tricked us in the beginning. Hi, Hanep.
Hey, the boat's looking real nice now. I'll probably let you rest, so hold on.
What is that?
Hanep, one of the guys said he saw something really weird coming right for us.
Wait, what? Soldier, come.
What's going on?
What's happening?
We don't know. We can't exactly see it, but it seems huge.
Let me see. Where am I supposed to be looking at exactly?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I swear it felt like the whole ocean was getting crazy a second ago.
If this is another one of your jokes.
And just then, something started swimming around the ship.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, this wasn't planned.
I readied my wand for a fight, but that's when Snoo really came through for us. Wait, oh my gosh, Snoo.
What?
No way.
Well, that's a twist.
That is a twist. I literally got my wand out.
I expected you to do something, soldier, not him.
I was ready to.
Well, I have another task for you. It's about the rats. See, I really don't think we have your usual type of problem. Come to the hold, I'll explain on the way.
Okay, what's the problem?
We sometimes hear unusually loud footsteps, along with some really eerie squeaking. That's why we're not too fond of going in. But our gunpowder there, we need it, as pirates.
Gunpowder is exactly what we would need to launch ourselves out of the human cannon and escape. So dealing with these rats could be good for us.
So I need you to get in and kill everything, all right?
Okay, I can kill everything.
Here goes nothing. Snoo, you stay there.
So I headed inside the hole, and it was infested with rats. It was just a few rats, that's not bad. But then... oh my god. 2 giant rats broke out of crates and attacked me, but it wasn't over yet. Oh no. What's happening to the ship? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Hang on. Dude, that is so much health. Oh, it jumps. Oh my gosh, phase 2. Oh, it's spawning more rats. What? Oh my gosh, I'm like out of mana. Drink my potion. Come on, someone's dead. Come on. Yes. Oh my gosh. I defeated the colossal rat. But now before any pirates come down to check on me, I need to quickly grab the cannon fuse and some gunpowder and make my escape. But I can't let any of the pirates figure out what I'm doing. Nothing. I loaded the gunpowder and attached the fuse, and now I just have to make sure no pirates see me escaping.
Seth, have you seen the soldier?
No, but they did a great job in the hold. Some gunpowder went missing, though. Wait a minute.
Yes! I'm free! A seagull? An island? Oh my gosh. I landed straight on a deserted island. How do I get back? I inspected the island, hoping to find something to help me get back to the mainland, but then I spotted a ship coming in the distance. There's no way. That's not the pirates. This has a different colored sail. It's not them. There's no way.
Hey there, soldier.
Yes, it was the sea skipper captain, the same man who gave us a ride home before.
Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle. How about you hop on?
Yes, it's you.
Well, we're headed for Selchar, the heart of the ocean, which is safer than wherever you were. I was casually taking a scenic detour when I saw you and your shiny equipment on that island. You gotta tell me what happened.
I got kidnapped by pirates.
Oh, kidnapped by pirates, I see. How unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate, I agree.
I guess that'll show you're trying to avoid using good old sea skipper. I'm the only trustworthy one around here.
That's true.
Say, why don't I make it so you can travel to Selchar for free? That way, if you ever think of doing something foolish like that again, you can just take a trip on my old ship. Anyway, I can see the shore off in the distance. Hang tight, we're almost there.
And so, we've docked in the new town, Selchar. Wait, this place is nice. This whole town is built on an island in the middle of the ocean. Whoa, there's so many people that live here. But even an island this nice seemed to have some drama and secrets of its own.
There's a story that goes around about a secret hideout for all of the most feared pirates across the seas.
A secret hideout?
They say their hideout is on an island to the west, but no one dares go near it.
Interesting. But it wasn't just that.
There is an old mining colony up north in Morrow Peaks, but it's been abandoned now, and all that is left are the sheep and rams. It's a little unstable there now. If you want to go, you will need a climbing helmet. You could ask the Ice Nation to the east, but they're in the middle of a civil war.
A civil war? This town has a lot of drama it knows about, but something tells me I wasn't ready to be here quite yet.
Morning, traveler. Have you ever heard of Caucus, the new province filled with machines? If you were level 83, I'd let you enter Caucus for free. Come back to me then.
Clearly, I wasn't strong enough to be here, so I decided to go back and ask the captain if he could sail me back to the Wynn province, since I know the people there still need my help. And we're back. Thank you, Captain. And it's a good thing I got back when I did, because a small village just a little ways away was getting affected by the corruption a lot more than others. And all the villagers here were growing irrationally angry, and we needed to figure out why and stop it.
Go away! I know you're angry, but there's nothing to gain here. Oh, you seem calm. I'm Oracal. I'm trying to stop everyone here from killing each other.
Sounds like a hard job.
Do you see all these spikes? I believe they are the thing spreading corruption. Corruption does not affect humans like other beings. It's much, much slower. More like an infection of the mind to us. Could you inspect the peak of the spike in the village for me? It might give me valuable insight. Thanks.
So I agreed to help this guy out. Probably not safe to have a village around a thing like this. But as I got to the top of the spike, nothing seemed particularly off. There's nothing special up here. So I went back to report to Oracle.
That was quick. Did you find anything?
Everything looked the same.
Really? Nothing? You don't even feel anything?
I felt normal.
How can it be just a spike? It must be spreading corruption somehow.
I agree.
Then perhaps my second theory was correct. I will have to send you underground. There are old cave systems around here from the mining days. I sent 2 men down to excavate the spike. Can you go down and help? The entrance is a little to the northeast. In fact, you should have passed it on your way to the spike.
Excavating the spike could be dangerous, so I agreed to help out and I entered the cave. I assume this is it, and I could already hear the 2 other guys who were sent to this cave talking.
This is insane. Why are we here? We're looking for corruption. You know that, right?
Calm down. All we have to do is keep digging. Besides, he did say he'd pay us a lot, so stop being mad.
Forget it. I don't care anymore. Just prime the explosive and get clear of the blast.
The 2 guys blew up a hole, exposing that the spike from the surface goes way deeper underground than we thought. Whoa. Oh my god.
Well, that did the trick. Let's take a look.
Come look at this.
Oh my. What is this?
It almost looks like a giant spike. How deep does this thing go?
Don't get too close.
Well, you know what? We did our job, so honestly, I don't care. Let's get out of here. Oracle, we're done. Pay up. I want out. This place is getting to me.
I came when I heard the explosion. I thought you'd hurt yourselves. Well, I'll be darned. The spike goes this far down, and it looks like it goes even deeper than this.
Yeah, it looks like it keeps going.
Well, I don't know about you, but I say we blow it to shreds. That ought to get rid of this spike.
For once, I agree. I'll do it. You guys just get clear.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Wow, that did nothing. We're going to need something much more powerful than TNT.
Oh yeah? And just what would you have in mind?
Well, it's sort of complicated. That's why I've decided to give our new friend here the job of acquiring this explosive.
Me?
Oh yeah, we were so busy with this spike, we forgot to address you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that was kind of rude.
Well, if you don't need us anymore, then we'll just be on our way. With our money, so hand it over, please.
All right, fine. Here's your pay. Thank you for your help.
Oracle paid the two, then asked me to come back to his tent to discuss the explosive we would need to actually blow up the spike. And his idea was pretty interesting.
Okay, I happen to know a recipe for creating an extremely lethal magical explosive. There are 3 main ingredients you will need to get me: stabilized corrupted ore, incendiary fluid, and a switch fuse to activate it. There used to be a small mining camp a little east of this town. It's abandoned now, but you should still be able to find what you need there. Best of luck. Oh, and also, try not to die, please. These ingredients do indeed promote environmental hazards.
So we have our mission. We need stabilized corrupted ore, incendiary fluid, and a switch fuse. And apparently, it's going to be quite dangerous to get all those. Oh, there's a corrupted miner here. Yeah, this place seems odd, but there's a note here. The note mentions a massive cave-in that happened, blocking off the mining area. But with the wrecking ball, the debris might be able to be removed. I'm guessing I can just press the button. Looks like it worked. And inside the new area is the switch fuse we needed. So that's 1 thing down, 2 to go. I went deeper into the mine, which eventually opened up into a big cave with some unstable ore at the end, already corrupting the world around it. But as soon as I picked it up, now we just need the fluid. Wait, what? It was about to explode. I had to parkour back, avoiding more corrupted miners on the way. And at the entrance, I put the ore inside this explosive cloaker machine, and out came the ore, stabilized with its explosive properties temporarily removed. All right, that's 2 down, 1 to go. We just need the fluid now, which has got to be somewhere in here. And right I was. In this final cave was a massive pipe pointing towards a bucket connected to a well on the surface. So I pressed the fill button, which filled the bucket with liquid, and made my way back up to the surface and activated the well, bringing up the liquid, finally getting us the incendiary fluid. All right, that's all 3 items that we need. So I ran back to Oracle and gave him all of the supplies, which he turned into highly explosive magical TNT.
Shoot, glad nothing tragic happened there. This should be it. Now go take it back down to the spike and destroy it once and for all.
Okay, hopefully this will destroy the spike. We only get 1 shot at this, so all we can do is hope that it works. Here goes nothing. The explosive worked. With only a tiny sliver of the spike still connected, this should be demolished enough to stop spreading the corruption to the village above. I went back to tell Oracle of the success, and he was already feeling a difference.
Oh, do you feel that? It's like a buzzing in my ears I never knew about has just vanished. I think that worked, you know. It seems the power of the spike comes from the root, but what is it connected to? That's for another day. The main thing is the village is safe. Here, take this for your help.
And he gave me a ton of emeralds and XP. Thank you. Glad you're feeling better. And thank you for the emeralds. Okay, come on. We were just celebrating, freaks. At this point, I've gotten pretty strong, but I knew at this point I would still be no match for the Tower of Ascension later. So I still really needed to get stronger. And that's when I learned about a nearby town in the desert to the north that has much bigger problems than just corruption taking over the land. The town of Almuj is plagued by bandits and crime, and the wilderness around it is filled with even harder enemies than we've seen before, and it seems like we're gonna have to go there.
These are dark times, weary traveller. Nemract is at its weakest. Our warriors have been massacred. We are completely defenseless. We once had a brave commander who led us to victory, but I fear he has turned. He is the reason our warriors are dead. He led them into a trap, I'm sure of it. His name is Takan. He's been acting strange ever since his brother was sentenced to death by Admiral Amerigo. Sadly, I can't prove of his treachery. I desperately need your help. You must investigate further. Go talk to Admiral Amerigo in Almuj. Ask him about Tarkan, then ask him for reinforcements immediately.
So I headed off further north than I have ever gone. Across the Pirates Bay River, through the savannah, finally ending in the dry desert at the town of Almuj. Almouge. I sprinted through the town, avoiding the citizens, and found Admiral Emergio. Admiral.
I have no time for you, stranger. Almouge's army is in panic.
I know, but I'm here for talking.
You're here for talking? In Bob's name, of course he's a traitor. You came too late. He has already caused us much trouble. After leaving Nemract, he came to Almouge's barracks and led a surprise attack of bandits. The carnage! I was just about to lead the rest of my army to retaliate, but perhaps there is a better way. Since it would seem that Nemract needs my army, I need you to take care of Taken. Who knows what he could be up to? However, the bandits that have taken over the barracks will be too strong for you. You must use stealth instead of force.
Stealth instead of force, huh?
Go to the barracks in the corner of the desert and assassinate Commander Taken. Bring me his badge. There should be a way to sneak in from a hole blasted on the far west side of the barracks that I escaped from. In fact, the trail of blood I left behind might lead you to him. You should be able to find him in the command room.
Okay, so we're going full stealth mode now. This is the first time I'm supposed to take out another person rather than just some type of monster. I was feeling a bit morally conflicted. Hopefully this is the right thing to do. I don't really know this guy, and if he really did lead an attack of bandits, I guess I have no choice. But I was in too deep. There's no time for morals now. I need to assassinate Commander Taken. And after traveling through the desert, I found where him and his bandits were hiding out. Whoa, but there were bandits guarding the place. And even just one bandit almost beat me. So Admiral Emergio was right. If I was going to infiltrate these barracks, I couldn't just fight my way through. I have to go stealth. I saw the blood trail the Admiral told us would lead us right to the breach in the barracks walls. This is what we have to follow. But following the trail too closely wasn't that safe. Dude, how am I supposed to do this? I spotted where the trail ended and knew where I needed to go. So I went around trying to avoid getting caught as much as possible. Oh, I don't know how discreet that was. And with a few exceptions, we made it. Now we can go inside to find Taken and finish the job. All right, here we are. Stealth from here. I need to stay as silent as possible. One wrong move and I fall from the ceiling, get caught, and the bandits kill me. But I have to assassinate Taken. Where is he? These guys can literally one-shot me, so we have to stay sneaking up here. As I got further into the barracks, I started to hear his voice. He was close. I hear him.
The commanding officers are aristocrats, all of them. They deserve to suffer for their selfishness.
I can't see him though.
Now that we have taken over their barracks, we can take over all of Wynn and make them suffer.
Okay, I'm not worried about killing an innocent man anymore.
Today is the dawn of a new era.
Here's my shot. The job was done, and now the bandits know about me and are mad. I jumped down to grab Taken's badge as proof he was gone, and I booked it out of there. I got it. Go, 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 go. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I got the badge. All right, now get out of here without being killed. Go, 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 go. Teleport. Okay. I think the coast is clear. We got the badge. I ran all the way back to Almouge and reported the successful mission to Admiral Emergio.
Stranger, report.
I got it. Here's the badge.
You did it? That was rather fast, I must say.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick.
You have done this city proud, stranger. Almouge stands for another day then. Please take this small reward as a token of the city's appreciation. No, not a small reward. I will give you something that one such as yourself more than deserves. This is not any mere piece of gear. This is spoken of in fantasies, in fables.
Oh?
Such items have special abilities that are far beyond any of the normal magic powers you find on most things.
Oh my gosh, what are you gonna give me?
This one in particular is only awarded in very certain cases and can be considered a medal of honor. Be proud.
He gave me a Vindicator, a bracelet that gives me 50 health, an XP bonus, a loot bonus, and has a magnetic ability that will pull dropped items by mobs towards me. A very good reward.
Now run along. I have to collect my own honorary badge for taking out ex-Commander Taken.
So I guess he's taking the credit for my work, but that's all right. I decided to check out the town here, which was full of people and shops and everything in between. And this is a pretty nice town. So I decided to stick around here for a while and see if the people here needed my help. And it's a good thing I did. But we've done so much fighting lately, I figured we needed to directly help the people more. So I stopped by the local charity.
Hello, dear. My name is Haley. Nice to meet you. This is the Almouge Charity Center. We're looking for volunteers to help the homeless this year. If you want to help, our boss Nick is already out in the thick of it. He's a really special man. He's just outside the walls. You should go meet up with him. Remember, this is charity work, so hopefully gratitude is a good enough reward for you.
All right, I guess I can do this for no reward. I suppose it's for a good cause. I headed out behind the city's walls and found an area full of hungry citizens, all living in worn down tents. And they're all hungry? Okay, you know what? Let's see how I can help.
Oh, Oh dear, there's more people here than ever. Are you just passing through?
No, I'm here to volunteer.
Oh, a volunteer. You're the only one this year. Things have really changed. We used to have hundreds of volunteers this time of year. The people here are starving. There's no two ways about it. I don't know how we're going to feed everyone this year. The man who runs the budget store used to be homeless. He knows the struggles they face. I'll look after things here. Can you go to the budget store? It's really close. Any food is gratefully received.
So I went to the budget store to ask for any food donations for the homeless, but unfortunately, I was out of luck.
A food donation for the homeless? I'm sorry, but everything is sold out. Everyone is preparing for Craftmas.
Oh, you're kidding.
I might have something on the attic. If you find anything, you can have it. I know how difficult it gets.
In the attic? How do I get up there? Oh, the offer for me to keep any food I found in the attic was nice, but there wasn't much. A moldy apple? I'm guessing that's not gonna be good enough.
This apple has seen better days. Looks like I'm fresh out of food. Barely got enough to feed myself. I wish I had something to give this year. I guess people are having a feast in the city.
Ugh, okay. That idea didn't pan out. So I went back to Nick to ask if he had any other ideas.
I see. I was counting on him. I can't be too upset. He donates so much the rest of the year. We may have to ask the farmers directly. I know someone in Tenaves with a kind heart. We've fallen out before. Seems he didn't understand what a donation was. There is a shortcut south from here in a cave. Go through there. Oh, also, can you give this blanket to Margaret while you're down in the tunnel? Just follow the road behind me.
So we had another option. Hopefully the farmer in Tenaves will donate some food. It might just take some convincing. And of course, we need to help people along the way.
Oh, please don't move me along. I have nowhere else to go.
No, a blanket.
Oh, a blanket from me? How sweet. From Nick, you say? He's always so kind. Thank you, as well.
I continued through the tunnel and arrived at Tenaves. Whoa. Where did those guys come from? Okay, we need to talk to the farmer. See if there's any food he can donate, hopefully.
Welcome to my farm. Looking to buy some of my fresh crops?
Not to buy, I'm hoping for donations actually, for the homeless.
Well, it seems you're out of luck. I've just sold the last of them from the harvest. It was all for that big Craftmas feast happening in Detless. Wish I could help you out, but I'm fresh out of food to sell you. Wait, I bet Nick sent you, didn't he? Well, he's coming up on your left. Remind him that this is not a charity.
Okay, but what I'm doing literally is...
Hey, Trey, any luck?
Oh, hey, Nick. No luck.
We can't get any food. We're running out of options here. Well, there's only one person left that we can appeal to at this time of year. Follow me.
What? What is this? Whoa! This strange portal brought me into a huge snow-covered world. Where did Nick go? Nick was nowhere to be found, so all I could do was follow this path and hope to find him at the end. Okay, we have to watch out for falling ice. That was embarrassing for that guy. This is like a Christmas world, or Craftmas. Okay, I'm hoping he's down this way. What just happened? Oh, icicles are literally falling from the sky. Oh! At the end of the tunnel was Santa's village. This must be Santa's village. That's who we're looking for. Then I accidentally attacked a snowman. Oh wait, are these good guys? My bad. Sorry, everyone. This seems like where Santa would live. I checked out the house, but wasn't able to find any sign of Santa. So I decided to ask one of the elves if they knew where he was.
Hey, I just finished decorating this Craftmas tree.
That looks great. But do you know where Santa is?
Oh, you're looking for Santa? He is right down the stairs to the right.
Downstairs to the right. Oh, here we go. It's Santa! Oh my gosh, Nick is here.
Nick, you know the deal. The council all have their areas to care for. Yours is Almouge. How you care for it is your responsibility.
There's 5 times more homeless and hungry than last year.
Nick, I know times are tough there, but...
Tough? It's impossible. What happened to people's goodwill? I had 1 volunteer this year. 1!
I'm sorry, Nick. You could go to Detless and ask there. They have a feast big enough to feed an army.
Oh, sorry. I miscalculated your journey here. Good to see you. I suppose you heard Santa and I. Our next location is Detless.
All right, that's settled then. Leave through the fireplace behind me. It will bring you directly to Detless. Good luck, Nick. Ho ho ho! Merry Craftmas.
So not even Santa can help? Yeah, hopefully Deathless can help us. I went through the fireplace, which teleported us right to Deathless where we needed to be. All right, let's see if someone can help. This is likely our last chance to find food for the homeless people in Almuj. So hopefully the huge feast here in Deathless will let us take some of the food.
Wow, the people here live in such grandeur. I wonder if they know people are starving to the east. Let's ask around for some donations. More importantly, let's hope they'll share a trifle of food.
Okay, sounds good. I'll go ask around. So that's exactly what I did. But these people don't exactly seem like the donating type.
You want me to donate food? I'm just a guest here.
I can't give away free food. This is the biggest feast of the year.
Food? You want food? Does this look like a charity to you? Of course not. We have an obligation to feed our partygoers, not some poor scraps of men in the desert. Now get out of here before I call the security golems. And don't even think of stealing from the kitchen.
Okay, as if I'm not going to steal from the kitchen after hearing that. It's stealth time again. I'm guessing this is the kitchen. There we go. There's 2 chefs in here. I'm sure they won't notice if a couple crates of food go missing. Hopefully that wasn't too flashy. Nobody noticed, and I got an entire crate of food. Now all I had to do was bring it back to Nick.
Were you able to get any food?
Yeah, I got a whole crate of food.
You do? I didn't expect them to be so generous. A whole crate?
I did steal it, but we got it.
Oh. Stealing is not in the Craftmas spirit, but I think I can make this work. Go on ahead. I have a plan. Don't worry, I'll return all this food.
You're just gonna return it? And did all that work for nothing? But as soon as I left, Nick decided to give a speech.
Listen up, everyone. I know you are hungry because I am too. But your dinner will not be served tonight. There will be no Craftmas feast this year.
You can't do that.
The food on the table isn't enough to feed everyone here.
Listen up, everyone. This one night, this one missed meal. This is how thousands of people live every day. Hungry, wondering when the food will be available. And while you sit there with empty stomachs, be thankful for what you have. Spare a thought for those who have not. Hundreds of people, just like you, will not eat tonight at all. All because this enormous feast was not enough. Deathless bought all the food, cheap or expensive. I'm here to remind you of the real meaning of this day, to think of others. I will return your meal tonight, but while you eat it, I want you to remember every empty mouth it could have fed. Share what you have. Be thankful for what you are given.
Feeling defeated, Nick and I went back to the Almuj Desert, when all of a sudden...
Well, looks like you came through yet again, Nick. I came to see if I could help out, but it looks like you've done it. Well, I guess there is only one thing left to do to complete this scene. Hope you all have a Merry Craftmas. Ho ho!
Whoa, wait, he made it snow.
It looks like my little speech brought the rich back down to earth. They gave us half of their feast. Can you believe they still had leftovers? All of that food going straight to waste. They have no idea what they have compared to these poor folks. You might be wondering why I know Santa. Well, he's my brother. My siblings and I take care of people at Craftmas. My area is the Almuj Desert. I guess you could call me Santa Claus, hehe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a good one.
It's people like you that keep the real meaning of this holiday alive. It gets harder every year as the meaning is distorted. Here is a personal gift from me. Thank you.
So in the end, we got food for the homeless. And Nick even gave us some emeralds for our help. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I'm just happy to help. I'm glad these people get to eat. But now that the charity work is over, since this town is rampant with crime and bandits, we've got to help solve a bank robbery.
You look like a hardy one. Ragni army, is it? Would you be willing to help Almuj a bit?
Yeah, I could probably help.
Us guards have been trying to root out desert bandits trying to rob the bank. We're using reports from witnesses to try and gain information. If I give you some of the witness reports, will you help get clues from them?
I have an improbably large brain, so I think I can do that.
Great. The store that you should read the report in is named Gibbs Mining Supply Store, and it's the store that was robbed.
Okay, I'll check it out. I've seen that store before, actually, and once I arrived, I read the witness report.
Witness Report 1, told by Odin Gibbs, shop owner, Gibbs's Mining Supply Store Co. Business was slow that day until 2 rugged, oddly dressed men stormed into my shop with a lot of nerve. Hello, gentlemen. What can I interest you in today? Some industrial torches, pickaxes? Before I could close any deal with them, the man with a dagger started threatening me.
Shut your trap, old man. We came for a different kind of business.
I tried to make peace with the crooks. What? Look, fellows, just step out of my store and nobody gets hurt. I don't want any trouble. The bandit put the knife closer to me and started demanding the code to the TNT vault downstairs.
Listen up, old man. Tell us the code to the TNT vault in the basement, or I decorate my necklace with your fingers.
Certainly not. That TNT is for licensed mining companies only, not your average amateur miner. The bandits grew agitated and resorted to violence to obtain the combination.
Well then, I guess you'll still be able to grasp a pick with 4 fingers, eh?
They swiped their knife at me, leaving a sizable wound on my arm. Gah! All right, no more violence, please! I had no choice but to give up the combination, which was 7812. The code is 7812. Please don't hurt me. After I gave the combination, they knocked me out.
7812. Thanks, we won't be needing you anymore. Now go to sleep.
I had no idea what the criminals did after that. I never went back into my shop after the incident.
Of course, I figured the bandits robbed the vault, so I went downstairs to check and see if this guy's story really checks out. What was the code? 7812. Oh, there we go. The vault opened up and it was completely empty besides a few leftover TNT, blood, and a dagger. It was clearly robbed. Seems like the witness report was accurate. Let's go tell the guard.
We need to catch these criminals quickly if they have access to this dangerous amount of TNT, capable of putting a hole in the bank's wall. Luckily, we recently had another witness report come in.
A second witness report. Okay.
This report takes place on the roof of the Scroll Merchant's residence, a garden roof.
So I made my way there to inspect the second witness report, see if it's accurate, and see if it can give us any more clues as to where these bandits are hiding.
Witness Report 2, told by Scroll Merchant. Shop owner, Almuj Scroll Shop. I was having a fine time tending to my rooftop garden after a lengthy day of selling scrolls. While looking down on the street, I saw 2 unsavory men, one with TNT in hand, marching down the path. I was suspicious, so I tried to get their attention, but they ignored me. Hey, what do you 2 weirdos think you're doing with those dangerous explosives in the city? I then realized that they had no innocent itinerary. They were heading straight for my wealthy neighbor's house. I tried to yell for the attention of a guard or official, but nobody could hear me. Guards! Guards! Robber, come quick! Urgently! Before anybody could hear me, a large explosion occurred inside of the house the bandits intruded. Gah! The bandits came sprinting out of my wealthy neighbor's house with 2 of his most prized possessions, 2 of his weapons. I wasn't sure what to do at this point. I didn't try to confront them. That'd have been way too risky. I have no idea where they went off to afterwards.
I see. Well, let's go see if this is accurate. Let's go check that house for explosions. The house looked just fine from the outside. I don't see any damage, but as soon as I checked the upstairs, oh, okay, yeah, this definitely was an explosion and 2 items are missing. Just like the witness report said, the bandits stole 2 weapons. The report seems accurate, but if these bandits were hiding out somewhere with weapons so powerful they needed to be locked in a safe, this wasn't looking good.
Oh dear, this isn't good. The criminals plundered 2 very powerful weapons. It won't be easy facing those criminals if they decide to raid the bank with those weapons. I'm not certain how to proceed from here. We didn't receive any more witness reports and—
Boss, I just received urgent reports of a robbery underway in the left residential area of Almuj.
Oh my. You, soldier, urgently. The robbery is taking place across the bridge, next to the first house you visited today. There will be somebody waiting for you outside of the house once you get to the residential area. Go stop this robbery.
No way. Robbery's happening right now? Okay, we can stop it. We can stop it. They have strong weapons, but I'm sure I'm stronger. There's no way I'm not. Go, 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 go.
Hello, are you with the guards?
Yes, I am.
Good, hurry. Some bandits just ransacked my house and left with tons of emeralds. Follow me to my house. Hopefully you can find the bandits. They stole lots of my precious gold.
Wait, it's over? They already stole? No. But hope for finding the bandits wasn't lost. Oh, there's a trail of the gold. Okay, let's follow this. This will lead us to the bandits. We can take them out. They must be in this cave. So I headed inside.
Here, maybe you'll help us pull the heist if I give you some of this gold we just stole.
Hello?
Aha, I had a feeling we had a guard on our tail.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't want to wear out my new stolen weapons killing you. I'll just trap you in here with all of this TNT. This'll blow up in a few seconds. Good luck getting out of here.
Escape? How do I get out of here? Oh my gosh, we have to stop them. They're gonna rob the bank right now. They're literally leaving a trail.
Look here, the soldier decided they wanted to follow us. Don't move. I guess we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, escaping the bank and killing this pest. Block the entrance, bandits.
Oh, these guys are strong. The entire group of bandits, including their leader, started a fight with me. And these guys are much stronger than what we fought in the past. 100,000 health? Are you serious? And even worse, they were placing TNT to try to blow up me and the bank in one fell swoop. So not only do I have to fight these guys off, but I also have to stand on these pressure plates for 3 seconds to defuse the TNT and somehow stay alive. The bandit leader is way too strong for me to beat. The only choice I had was to defuse all their TNT so they'd have no way to blow up the bank. And this was their final TNT. Oh, let's go.
Oh no, we've run out of TNT. We were in over our heads. We can't defeat them. Just run for your life. Forget the emeralds. Let's get out of here.
So finally, the threat of the bandits was taken care of. So I went to report back to the bank guard, and he rewarded me with a nice chunk of emeralds and access to the Almouge bank, which is normally only open to premium clients. So I stored all my emeralds at the bank, and this town was really starting to feel like a home away from home. All right, so we have like everything at this town now that we've unlocked access to the bank. We also were wearing pretty much full gold armor at this point, and I was now high enough level to use a new wand I got, which was a pretty significant boost in power, and it only really had one downside. The only thing that sucks is that we walk a little bit slower, but I can't even really notice it. So I'm definitely happy we have this now. Let's see how strong we really are. Can we one-shot these guys yet? Oh, yes. Let's go. The only downside to me getting a big power spike like this is that I usually get a little cocky, which is fine when I'm just helping a city slay scarabs or helping a random villager collect slime, which actually leveled me up enough to unlock the burning sigil again that we had before. So now our meteor will leave that big circle of fire on the ground like it used to before we had to get rid of it. But the cockiness does become a problem when I decide I'm strong enough to investigate the sand-swept tomb, where the body of Hasher, the son of the mighty emperor who once ruled over this entire desert, is said to lie. But rumor has it, the corruption spreading across the world has brought his mummified corpse back to life with a vengeance, and I wanted to check it out. But before I did that, there was one thing I wanted to do first. Okay, so to breed a new horse, I need to buy this horse and buy another one. So these two hypothetical horses, we need to breed them together, and then we have a chance of it being a better horse. Tier 1 is the brown horse that we already have. Tier 2 is black, and then probably this kind of horse, and then a white horse is tier 4. So to breed these two horses together that we just bought, all we have to do is put them in the crafting recipe like that, and then this will give us something random. Hopefully it'll be a better horse. No. Ugh. Okay, let's buy another horse. I at least want to get a tier 2. And this is where the gambling addiction started. Every horse that I buy to breed in hopes of getting a tier 2 costs me 25 emerald blocks. And each block is 64 emeralds. It is expensive, but I really want that tier 2 horse. So to try and save my money, instead of buying 2 new horses to breed, I was willing to risk breeding my original horse, which would reset its stats from 10 out of 10 back down to 0 out of 10. So this is a pretty big risk. Oh, fine, let's do it. Please be a better horse. Please be tier 2. No, it's tier 1. No. Now we're way slower. This sucks. Okay, I'll buy one more. This is like gambling. Is this allowed? I better start getting all these 1-star loot chests now that I need money. And you know how I can tell I already had a problem? This is like all of my money that I own. You know what? I'll bring it all. I'll bring it all just in case. No matter what, we're walking away from this with a better horse. So I made my way back to the horse shop and was ready to spend everything to get this tier 2 horse. Okay, here we go. Got another one. Let's breed these together. Please be a tier 2. No, are you serious? There's no way it's a tier 1 again. What are the odds of this? It's a 20% chance. Are you kidding me? Okay, come on. Tier 2. No! Okay, we can afford one more, right? Okay, we literally have 1 emerald. Okay, this has to be a tier 2 horse. I hate my life. Now I was broke with the slowest horse possible. Next time we get money, we'll buy another horse. Yeah, I have a problem. I made my way back to Almouge and had the item identifier check out a helmet I found, and it was a gold helmet. And that actually made us finally have a full set of gold armor. We look awesome. Look at me. I'm so powerful. Now I felt ready to go investigate the sand-swept tomb. I made sure to ride my horse there to level it up for obvious reasons. But once I got there, I found out I wasn't the only one interested in this tomb.
No dice. Let me try another. By scorching heat and shifting sand, break the barrier that seals this land. Ugh, I guess the legend is true about the scepter.
Scepter? Hello?
Ah, a Ragni soldier. I didn't think you had much to do out here in the desert.
I've been making my way around.
I'm out here trying to get into the Emperor's tomb, although I'm realizing I can't without his scepter. Way before the portal came about, there was a massive empire laid across the land. A powerful emperor ruled with a mystical weapon. When he did, the empire fell beneath the sand. Untold treasures are inside the emperor's tomb, but without his weapon, there is no hope of entering. It's long been rumored that bandits have the scepter. They probably have no idea what it is. If you could get it, we could enter the dungeon and seek out the Emperor for ourselves. The bandits' base is at the start of the mesa, up the hill.
Interesting. I've handled bandits before. I'm sure I could do it again. And I want to see what's in there. There's probably some crazy stuff. She said the bandits' hideout was just over the hill, not too far away. So this is their hideout, huh? Once I got inside, I saw a vault, which is probably where they'd be hiding a valuable item like the scepter. But there was a guard protecting it.
What? Want to enter the vault? Even if you're a crooked soldier, we can't just let you in. That is, unless you got the password. Didn't think so. Now get lost.
Without a password, I thought I was out of luck. But then...
Now would you look at that? Even soldiers think they can waltz in here.
Having fun thinking of a password? Sorry to spoil your lunch, but there isn't one. But we could use a few more officials on the roster.
If you are on the liberal side of the law, talk to us outside.
Interesting offer. Let's see what they have to say. What's your offer?
Looks like you're in. Look, there ain't a password because we're meant to be the best thieves in the land, right? So what good are words? You got to give the guards something stolen, ain't you?
And we just so happen to have the opportunity of a lifetime for you. Rhymek has gone soft sea. A new mayor is cleaning things up.
Well, we can't have government not under our control. Rhymek will always be bandit capital.
So how about we give him a taste of his own medicine and get hold of that journal he keeps? I'm sure that'll dig up some dirt on him.
And by we mean you. You'll have to sneak through the mansion and avoid guards. He keeps his journal in the highest room. Might need to distract some guards too. It's the biggest mansion in Rhymek. Can't miss it.
Oh, great. It looks like if we're gonna get the scepter, we would have to become a thief just like the bandits we've been fighting this whole time. So I'm about to become an outlaw. Hopefully this is worth it. The town of Rhymek, which has the big mansion we need to rob from, is down in this ravine. So I had no choice but to jump right in. Hopefully that wasn't a bad idea. What are these guys? I made my way through the ravines, avoiding and taking out the enemies in the way, until I ended up at the town of Rhymek, right in front of the mansion. This definitely looks like the place. And it was time for a heist. I scouted the area, remembering where the bandits said the journal I needed to steal was. We have to sneak into the highest room, which I'm guessing is this one. And then I headed inside. There was one guard right at the entrance, so to avoid being seen, I used these stone decorations to jump up. Okay, we just had to sneak past them, which officially got us inside the mansion, but not without another guard already blocking the hallway. Okay, can't go that way. We need to find the highest room, but up these stairs were 2 more guards blocking the way, so we need to find another way up. I guess we have to go down the stairs. There's a guard right there. I need to get past him and go up those stairs, so I somehow have to create a distraction to make him look the other way. This maze of bookshelves led to the kitchen behind a guard, which gave me an idea. So I think I need to smash this cake and then run around and go up the stairs. The cake smashing distracted the guard. Go, 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 go. But I wasn't in the clear just yet. I used my teleport spell to get past him. I forgot I'm literally a wizard. I ripped up some carpets in the next room to distract that guard and went further upstairs. I'm now only a few rooms away, but all it takes is getting caught once for this all to be over. Okay, I think we need to end up over there. So I pushed down these crates to distract the first guard, then avoided the second guard by running on the leaves and broke through the window to get back inside. Okay, we're in. And now I've nearly made it to the top floor, only one room away from the journal with only one guard left standing in the way. And I think we need to go right behind him. How can we distract him? I found a room full of potatoes, which I splattered on the ground, distracting the guard, allowing me to finally reach the top floor with the room with the journal. Okay, we're at the top. I think no guards are in here. We got the journal, but then the guards showed up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh no. How do I get out? Ah! Get me out of here! Oh, all right, we made it. Oh, hey guys, perfect timing. I got the journal.
You know you could get kicked out of the army for this.
Yeah, I know.
Guess you're the real thing. Hop in, let's get out of here. That journal is more valuable than any gem. You'll be able to get in for sure.
I hopped in the carriage and the bandits actually gave me a ride back to the hideout. And after showing off the stolen journal to the guard, he let me inside the bandits' vault. Now we can't let them know, but we need to find the scepter. That's what we came here for. I tried to blend in and act like I belonged. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Don't mind me. Oh, nice blood. And that's when I seemed to have walked in on a pretty important discussion.
There was another mage at the ancient tomb today, boys.
Well, she ain't got the scepter, does she? She can't do much harm. Wait,
Why don't we use the scepter, boss?
Because the Credentibus is more than just a group of criminals. We are honor-bound to protect these sands. The empire that fell beneath these sands could be revived if that scepter made it back to the Emperor.
Good job. No one will think of searching that broken cart near the river, eh, boss?
Silence, you fool. Didn't I just say it was imperative no one found the scepter?
Oh, that idiot just revealed everything.
Right. Go steal some things or something. I have real work to do.
Guys, don't worry. I didn't hear a thing. Literally no worries, dude. But yeah, nice place to go here. I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for having me. So the scepter isn't in the bandits' vault, but now we do know exactly where they hid it. Somewhere near this broken cart. There's literally spider webs on it.
I knew someone was listening.
Uh-oh.
We might be the bandits, but we're not stupid. That scepter is left better off alone. Seize them.
No, 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 no. Don't seize me. You're gonna regret this, I promise. Yeah, I'm the mage you should be scared of. The bandits dropped a note, which helped me pin down where the scepter was hidden.
We hid the scepter in the house next to that cart. No one would suspect it that close to the trap. It was hard enough to get rid of.
Okay, so they hid it in this house? And right upstairs, just leaned against a wall, was the scepter. Yes, give it to me. Give it to me. What's happening? I don't know what happened to me, but something was telling me I needed to head back to the tomb now. So I rode my horse back to the tomb. How did the bandits never try to use this? And when I got there, Lanu was still waiting for me, ready to help figure out how to use the staff to get us inside.
You actually got it. I knew I could count on you. Let's do this. Seems like something's happening. We did it. Who would have thought that it was that easy?
Whoa, watch out.
What the hell was that? That shouldn't have happened. I don't understand. The legend says that the Emperor was immortal. I thought this would work, unless he cursed himself. Perhaps we will never know the full story. Well, not unless we unearth the desert itself. I'm sure the tale will be discovered in time. Well, maybe we'll see each other again, but I must go now. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Lanu thanked me with some emeralds, but more importantly, the key to this tome. And while Lanu might be willing to wait for the truth of this place to be discovered, I'm not that patient. I want to go inside and discover its secrets for myself.
Who is the fool that has opened this accursed cage?
Okay, I already regret it. And despite my fear, I made my way forward. Bring one token to the door to continue. Uh-oh. This pressure plate started a wave of monsters I had to fight, and they could do some serious damage. And then the Dune Beast spawns, the protector of this first room. Oh my gosh. Got him. The token we need. Perfect. With this token in hand, we could open the door and go deeper into the tomb, where I had to run through a hallway of arrow traps until I had to jump down even deeper, which led me to another room with a horde of monsters to fight. But I need to beat 15 of them to open the door and continue forward. I had to spam my teleport and my heal potions, my heal spell, everything to stay alive. But in the end, I got all 15 tokens and survived to the next room. Now our next trial in this tomb is to parkour across the void. One wrong jump and it's over. Good thing that guy did it first. Carefully, I was able to make my way across, jumping deeper into the tomb yet again. This time, landing on the final floor.
You are not of the old empire, not one of those who forced me in here. Why do you take arms against me? I only tried to save my people from my father.
As a last-ditch effort to stop me, the room filled with monsters again, and I had to survive for 60 seconds. Then the door opened, and I could run. But in the next room, run, quickly reach the other side. No, 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 go, 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 go. Now here we are. This is it, the final door of this cursed tomb, leading to the resting place of Hosher, the previous emperor's son. Here we go.
If you insist on ending me, then I'll dispose of you like I did that wretched emperor.
Here we are, fighting Hosher's corrupted, mummified body brought back to life. After wearing down his health bar, his armor broke off and he entered phase 2, where he moves around much faster and gains a leaping ability. But in the end, I was able to keep my distance and beat him. We got him. Let's go. Oh, and to be clear, I have no clue who this guy is. I have no clue how he got in the tome with me. I think it was a bug. Although, why is this guy here? But anyway, we got a ton of emeralds from that, even more XP, and 2 special items, Hasher's Bone and a Sand-Swept Tome Fragment, which I can spend at the Dungeon Merchant to buy cool stuff. But nothing really caught my interest, so I just bought a pickaxe that I could use to do some mining later if I wanted to. But now, with the mystery of what lies in the Sand-Swept Tome solved, I took some time to go back to the stalls of Almuj. But after doing all of that, I was really close to being able to afford a new horse again, and I still really want a tier 2 horse. So real quick, I found a pair of neighboring tribes that have been at odds for years because the Owl tribe stole the Eagle tribe's totem and the Eagle tribe stole the Owl tribe's totem. So I sold them both back and returned them to their rightful place. The tribes were grateful and paid me with some more emeralds, and now I have enough to buy another horse. Let's head back to the horse buying shop. This is literally gambling. Do not do this unless you're gonna win, like me right now. Yes, it's me again. Don't talk about it. Sell me a horse. Thank you. Please give me a tier 2. Please, I'm begging. Oh, I hate my life, I'm not kidding. But after all that, I was pretty much done spending time in the desert. In fact, I'm leaving this whole land. We are running out of time to prepare for our end goal of taking on the Tower of Ascension, and I am nowhere near being powerful enough yet. But if you'll remember, our friend from the very beginning, Tazum, left the Wind Province earlier to cross the ocean to try to help the Gavel Province. And the enemies there are much stronger, but I think I need to follow in his footsteps so I can fight the tougher enemies and try to level up faster. And then we can come back at the end to attempt the Tower of Ascension and hope we're strong enough. And to help me cross the entire ocean to begin with, of course, I asked our old friend, Captain Sea Skipper, for a ride. I can barely afford it after my horse gambling problem, but across the ocean is where I need to go. And so, off to the town of Levigar, we went.
Levigar, home? All right, I'll get you there in no time.
Only downside is, it's a bit of a long ride, so I had to suffer through some of Sea Skipper's yapping.
I can see Gavel up ahead. Beautiful, ain't it? The first city you'll enter beyond the gates will be Levigar, the grand city of quartz. They make everything out of quartz there. Most of it comes from so much that you ever heard it's an old sunken city in the ocean. The place is one that I remember the most. It's told me many tales. Wish I never tried whiskey.
But then finally, we arrived. Whoa, this is the place, huh? This is crazy. And through this gate is our very first town in the Gavel Province. Oh my gosh, the Great Levigar City. This place is huge and looks so nice, built almost entirely out of quartz. This feels like I'm in a whole new world. There's guards, a massive bank, shops, enchanting, tailoring, woodworking, so much stuff. But none of that is what we came here for. We need to grind for XP and get stronger now. So, right outside the city's walls was the captain of their army, Captain Keimer.
Another Ragni soldier, eh? Well, a warm welcome to you. Did you hear about the requests from the villagers we've gotten? They say these orcs and goblins are threatening their towns and cities.
You guys have orcs and goblins out here?
Primitive, brutal things. Apparently little better than the zombies we're used to, at least according to the Levigar military. So we figure if might makes right with them, then defeating their leader should scare them into submission. Our scouts have identified 3 chief orcs in the area, Elisu, Safeko, and Veltu. Though, strangely, Veltu is always surrounded by goblins. Well, whatever the case, we're needed to defend Levigar. Can you handle the chiefs? They seem to hide in the camps with green flags. Search the plains. Return once they're dealt with.
This was perfect. Taking out 3 orc leaders should get me a ton of XP. But even these random orcs here in the field were pretty strong. Oh, these guys are way strong, and these are just random orcs. They all were taking an entire meteor spell to beat, but I can't turn back now. I already agreed to take out the orc leaders, and I came here to get stronger. So I'm up for the challenge. And right down this path, I spotted the first orc camp by their iconic flags. Oh, here's some green flags. Even the outside of their camp was defended, mostly by a pack of wolves. I tried teleporting up to the top of their tents to get the above ground advantage, but these orcs can throw axes, so that did not work and I was getting destroyed. I jumped into a nearby pond to slow down everyone coming at me since they are much slower swimming than they are running. And this strategy seemed to work. And that's when the first of the 3 orc leaders, Elisu, showed up for a fight. My swimming strategy seemed to be working at first until the orc started using its own abilities to hit me for massive damage. I had to use my heal spell, drink potions, and teleport just to avoid getting hit. But in the end, I pulled it off. Got him. Oh my gosh. So that is 1 down, 2 to go. This is gonna be harder than I thought. I found the second orc's camp, and as I cleared it out, I was getting so much XP from each orc that I took out. I was getting weapon drops, armor drops, all types of stuff to become stronger, including a brand new wand that is way stronger. Look at this bad boy. Shoots way faster. Oh my gosh. This wand was such an upgrade that with it, I was able to defeat the last orc leader with ease. So I brought back all 3 orc heads back to Captain Keimer as proof of the job being done.
Ah, the soldier from earlier. You're back, I see. Any luck defeating those? Yeesh, are those their heads? That's harsher than I intended, but it works.
Oh, what? Why does everyone trick me like that?
Well, it's not like the villagers care if they're dead or alive, as long as they're dealt with. I have your share of the reward here.
I got a ton of XP, leveling me up to level 45 and improving my stats and my spell power. All of that, plus our new wand, was exactly what we came here for. So hopefully now we are strong enough to finally take on the Tower of Ascension back in the Wynn province. So I met up with Sea Skipper back at the docks and had one final request. Captain, we've got to go home. And we set sail back to the docks of Nemracht. I did have to deal with Sea Skipper's yapping again though. Thank you for the ride. And we're back home. And the only place now that I needed to go was the Tower of Ascension. So that's where I headed to take on our hardest challenge yet. And on the long ride there, we rode past everything we've been through so far. The river where we helped shrink a boat, the tower where we relived through some horrible memories, the forest where we witnessed a villager get kidnapped by spiders. We've been through and done a lot so far. But as I crossed into these snowy fields, it was all about to be put to the test. Did I get strong enough? Am I skilled enough? We're about to find out. This is where we need to be. This is the Tower of Ascension, the place where our combat skills are truly put to the test. And with mere minutes left before our 24 hours is up, it was time to attempt the challenge.
Hello there. Welcome to the Tower of Ascension. I challenge you to reach the final floor. Have you got what it takes to conquer it? Perhaps you would like to know the layout of the tower first. There are 7 floors in this tower. Each floor has 9 regular levels and 1 boss level. To pass a regular level, you must collect 5 tokens from the challenge on that level and 1 token from boss levels. So, what do you say? Head into the first floor, if you dare.
The first level was full of winter rams. This isn't bad. I can easily handle this. These white rams are nothing. I'm pretty weak defensively, but I'm very strong offensively. So as long as I don't get hit, I think I should be fine. I collected the tokens I needed from the rams, allowing me to advance to level 2.
Well done, adventurer. You have successfully completed this floor. You may proceed.
Level 2 has furious owls. Seems like I can just stay ranged. Oh, as long as I keep my distance, I can handle these guys. And I was on to level 3.
Well done, adventurer. You have successfully completed this floor. You may proceed.
And this is where the difficulty already started to go up. Whoa. Uh-oh. These guys are ranged. That's my weakness, when they can hit me from anywhere. As long as I just hit them first and stay healed. I have 8 shards. I can go. I was able to beat enough of them to advance to level 4.
You may proceed.
Which had mad explorers, which are stronger enemies, but since they don't have any ranged attacks, I was able to avoid getting hit at all and go to level 5.
You may proceed.
Floor 5 of 10, we're halfway there, and we have Aryan beetles. These guys seem fast. Nothing a little ice snake can't handle, and a burning sigil here on the floor. Just that. Already got me the 9 I needed.
You may proceed.
Onto floor 6, which is surprisingly the easiest floor so far, since these bear cubs get scared of you when you hit them. So I felt like the rest of this was going to be a breeze, but level 7 made me question that.
You may proceed.
All right, floor 7, lurking shades. I've never fought an Enderman before. If these guys land a hit on me, it hurts. Oh, these guys hit hard, and they move fast. I used my ice snake spell to slow them down and relied on my burning sigil to slowly deal damage and take them out. Give me the shards. Okay, I got 5.
You may proceed.
Now on to floor 8, only 2 floors away from the final floor with the boss fight. But just like the last floor, the enemies on this floor hit me hard. I had to do everything I could to keep my distance.
You may proceed.
I put that same idea into practice on floor 9, these guys are weak to fire, and placed down a burning sigil and stood in the middle of it, hoping that it would keep all the spiders away from me. Let's just stay in here, it's like a safe spot. Oh, these guys can leap though. Their leap ability made it harder, but I was able to advance to floor 10.
Well done, adventurer. You have successfully completed this floor. You may proceed.
Here it is, the final floor against the snow bear. My strategy was to stay far away and just hit him with meteors from a distance. But this boss has abilities too. How do you like this then? Oh, no way they make me blind. His attack did nearly half my health and blinded me for a second. I tried sticking to the plan, keeping my distance, attacking as best as I could, but the snow bear has ranged spells too. No! I lost. I wasn't strong enough to even beat the first boss of the tower. But that's when I realized something. These level 20 enemies here used to be scary and hard to beat, but now I can one-shot them. I'm way stronger than I used to be, and I still had a little bit of time before the 24 hours was over. I can't give up now. Even if my stats aren't high enough, even if I can't deal enough damage, even if the boss's attacks can deal half my health in a single hit, that doesn't mean there's no chance. The boss may be stronger, but I can be smarter. And here we are. This is my last chance. Here we go. I immediately summoned 3 meteors, dealing massive damage. But after dodging some of the bear's arrows, he hit me back even harder. To survive this, I have to lock in. Yes! Oh my gosh, I got it. No way. Let me through.
Well done, adventurer. You have successfully completed this floor. You may proceed.
Yes! I had done it. I'd completed my goal of clearing the first boss of the Tower of Ascension, the hardest quest in all of Wynncraft, within 24 hours. Clearly, there's still way more stuff I can do in this game, so if you like this and want to see more, let me know and I can do another video. In the meantime, subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Bye! Okay, before I go, actually, I have to try one final time to get a tier 2 horse. I have to. We've used this horse so much that it's already almost max level, so if we just get screwed over again, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, come on. Please become a tier 2, please. Yes! Let's go! Tier 2 horse, baby! Yes! There's no way. Let's go.